And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. And, as you may suspect, I have a tale to tell. A tale full of sound and terror and signifying, well, I'll have to leave that to you. And I also ask your indulgence when I personalize this strange riddle, because this story was brought directly to me. Ever since I've been your host on this series, I have the feeling that you expect me to be an expert on the macabre. But I must confess to a sense of surprise when I was buttonholed by a young man the other day who said, "Excuse me, Mr. Marshall, but I have a coffin that I'm sure will interest you." Our mystery drama, A Coffin for the Devil, was especially adapted for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Keir Dullea. What do you do when a perfect stranger tells you he has a coffin which might interest you? My first instinct was to tell a young man that I wasn't in the market for coffins. But he quickly explained that he wasn't a salesman, but an avid listener to our series, and that he had a macabre story of a strange coffin that had been in his family for generations. I was intrigued. So the next night I found myself in his old suburban house, drinking coffee with his wife Cora and his friend Professor Gerald Barker, and looking at a large wooden box which appeared to me to be a case for a bass fiddle.
This box, although you may not believe it, Mr. Marshall, is a coffin. And this letter, which my wife Cora found in the attic, explains how it came in our family and also how it happens that I'm not today a mortician. It was written by my great-grandfather, whose name was also William Spindles, and the letter begins, "I, William Spindles, swear this to be a true and honest account of the strange happenings that befell me when I was employed by Edward Rogers, the undertaker, in the year 1851. The month was December, and Mr. Rogers and his good wife, paying pre-Christmas visits, had left me in charge of the shop. It was a cold night and blowing hard, but my good friend Richard Clay and I were snug enough with a big fire going in the stove.
Only for you, William Spindles, would I spend a stormy night like this sitting in an undertaker's parlor."
Ah, come on now, Dick. You've kept me company often enough to know that there's no harm in corpses.
Well, it's not the corpses that worry me. It's their spirits that may be around.
There's no such thing as spirits. Mr. Rogers says that there's no harm in the dead. The harm is in people's minds.
Oh, maybe. What's that?
Someone's at the door. Come in.
Oh, I don't like this.
I'll see who it is. Come in, sir. Come in. You'll catch your death of cold standing out there.
I'm sorry to disturb you on a night like this, but my need is urgent. I require a coffin.
Yes, sir. Did you have a particular type in mind?
Very particular. I know exactly what I need.
Well, we have a complete stock in the next room. Now, if you'll follow me...
No need. You won't have it in stock.
We carry the most complete line in the state.
That's why I have come here.
Well, thank you. Now, if you'll tell me who the coffin is for, I'll be able to help you better.
For me.
For you? You mean it's for your own personal use?
Exactly.
I can see you're going to be busy, Bill, so I'll run along.
Oh, no need to leave, Dick. This gentleman will have to come back tomorrow and see Mr. Rogers, so
I cannot return.
Well, Mr. Rogers is the proprietor, and I honestly believe you'll be better served if you'll wait for him.
I can draw you the way the coffin must be. Here's $50. Will that cover it?
But
goodbye, Bill. I really must leave. Amy's expecting me.
Is the $50 enough?
It's not the money I was thinking of. It's the special requirements you mentioned. I'm not sure I can handle them.
I said I'd draw it. Do you have paper?
I guess so. Here's a pencil.
I have my own. Now, the shape must be exactly like this. Just so.
But that doesn't look like a coffin at all. It's more like the case for a musical instrument.
I know my needs.
Oh, never in my life have I seen or heard of a coffin such as you ask for.
It must be exactly the way I've drawn it.
Very well.
Now, it must also have lids and hinges.
Hinges?
Hinges. You see them? Here, on the drawing.
Yes, but you...
And a lock on the inside.
The inside?
And a good quality lock. Secure. Nothing shoddy, you understand?
I believe I do.
Good. Now, if you have a tape measure, I want you to measure me around.
But why? I mean, the drawing is... It's unusual. It's very clear.
I want to make sure that you leave enough room for my arms.
I really don't know how I'm going to explain this to Mr. Rogers.
Show him the drawing. Now, take my measurements.
Yes, sir. All right, now leave enough room for your arms.
Now, make sure that this is ready by Friday.
But that's the day after tomorrow.
I must have it. I'm sorry to be so particular, but I've been married before. And this time, I want to have it my own way.
Bill! Are you in there?
Just a minute, I'm opening the door. Lucy, what are you doing here?
Are you all right? Is he still here?
What are you talking about?
Dick told me about that strange man who came here. Dick was really scared. He said the man wanted to order his own coffin.
That's right, but I'm sure it was some kind of practical joke.
Well, I don't care what it was. I want you to find another job. I hate the idea of your being an undertaker.
Lucy, we've been through this before, and this job is no different than any other except in people's minds.
I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry. I'm just so frightened. All the way over here, I was just worried about you and scared, but I came anyway, and now... Oh, Bill, I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, I'd like to punch Dick Clay right in the nose for frightening you like that.
Oh, don't blame Dick. It's not his fault.
If he hadn't scared you, you wouldn't have...
Yes, I would. Maybe I wouldn't have come here tonight, but I hate what you're doing. I hate it.
I know, honey. What do you want me to do?
Quit.
And do what?
Oh, I don't care.
What will we live on?
Well, you'll find another job.
Nowhere near as much money.
I don't care about the money. Bill, can't you understand? I don't want hands touching me that have been touching death all day.
All right, Lucy. I'll speak to Mr. Rogers about leaving.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning. Now, what's all this about some excitement you had here last night?
Good morning, Mr. Rogers. I guess Dick Clay has been busy gossiping again.
Well, I don't know whether it came from Dick or not, but I heard it from the barber. Some ridiculous claptrap about a walking cadaver ordering its own coffin.
Well, sir, what happened was unusual.
How so?
Take a look at this. This is a drawing made by the gentleman who ordered this coffin.
Remarkable. Looks something like a carrying case for the bass fiddle.
Yes, sir, it looks that way to me also. It must be ready tomorrow evening.
You're worried about something, aren't you, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Something to do with this special order.
I suppose so, in a way. Mr. Rogers, I'm sorry to tell you that I'm going to have to leave here.
What? You mean because of last night?
Only partially. It's really because of Lucy.
Oh, I suppose she's upset about the idea of marrying a mortician.
More than upset. She practically gave me a choice. Either this job or her.
I wouldn't worry about that if I were you, Bill.
You're not me, and you're not engaged to Lucy.
I'm sorry, Bill. It's just that I've been there before. I had the same problem with Mrs. Rogers before we got married.
What did you do?
Before I answer that, how do you feel about the business? I mean, would you stay on if Lucy would marry you?
I think so.
Bill, you know I have no son. No one to carry on. I've never said it, but I think you know how I feel about you and what hopes I have that you might be the one to carry on. Until today, I thought you felt the same way.
I don't think I can change Lucy's mind.
Of course you can't.
But you just said that...
You can't, but Mrs. Rogers can. Now ask Lucy to talk with her, woman to woman. That's your best bet. My wife knows all the problems and she has all the answers.
I never thought of that. All the same, I wish you'd been here last night. It was... Well, the only word I can use to describe what happened is weird.
Because he ordered a coffin for himself?
That, plus the way he came in, and then the strange shape he insisted on, but most of all because he appeared to be driven. Almost as if he were compelled to do what he was doing.
What he felt or didn't feel isn't important, Bill. What matters is whether you've changed the way you think about death.
I don't follow you.
You have to see dying for what it is, Bill. Life's ultimate destination. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just an inescapable fact. In the course of my life, I've met a lot of people, and I'm good at judging them. And up until now, I've thought of you as a no-nonsense, feet-on-the-ground, level-headed young man.
But, sir, you didn't see this man. You didn't hear the terrible desperation he had in his
I've
voice.
seen and heard almost everything since I started some 18 years ago. This poor fellow who ordered his coffin from you last night was obviously deranged. No question about it. Deranged.
I hope you're right, sir.
Of course I'm right. What other conclusion can there be?
The one I can't get out of my head. He told me he'd been buried once before. And this time he means to have it his own way.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
You find that amusing?
Now I understand everything. That coffin he ordered is nothing but a big fiddle case. A double bass box. And he must be a musician. They're the very devil for playing practical jokes. Don't you see? This is nothing but a practical joke.
A joke on whom, sir?
How should I know? Some fellow musician.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I just can't believe that.
Why not?
Why wouldn't he have told me so? Why would he try to scare the daylights out of me and then pay $50? 50 whole dollars besides.
Ah, well. I expect we'll have the answer to that tomorrow evening when he comes to get his coffin. That is, if he comes at all.
Oh, he'll be here. I'm sure of that. I just pray that we won't be sorry when he comes.
When the reading stopped, I looked at the faces in that sane and sensible 20th century living room. Spindle's wife, Cora, was wide-eyed. Professor Barker's lips were pursed and his eyes were skeptical. My eyes were drawn automatically to the subject of the letter. The large, strangely shaped coffin that stood in the corner of the living room, and I could understand the fear that had gripped that 19th century William Spindles. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. I suppose to the three inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, one could add the right of a man to order his own handmade coffin. Most of us, I believe, would find the thought distasteful, but the feeling that prevailed among us in the living room of William Spindles was one of curiosity. We were all anxious for him to continue reading the letter from his great-great-grandfather.
I must confess that my work suffered during that day. My thoughts were not on what I was doing, but on what the evening would bring, and what Mr. Rogers would make of the stranger when he came to call for his coffin. The day passed somehow.
Bill, when did this customer of yours say he'd be back?
Early in the evening.
Matt, we'll give him another half hour and then we'll lock up.
That won't help if he wants to pick it up.
What does that mean, young man?
Someone tampered with the coffin, and we don't know who.
We only have Sam's word that the coffin was tampered with.
But he's our best workman.
Well, like everyone else around here, I'm sure he's been infected with the idea that there's something strange about this order for a coffin in the shape of a bass fiddle. At last, he's arrived.
Those raps didn't come from the door.
Nonsense. Of course they did. It's cold out there. He wants to come in.
I'll prove it to you. I'll open the door.
No need. He's letting himself in.
Sir? Sir, there's no one at the door.
Get hold of yourself, Bill. Must have been a draft that blew the door open. I'll close it myself.
Good evening, Mr. Rogers. Is my order ready?
Well, good evening, sir. Come in, come in. The box you ordered is ready.
Thank you.
My dear sir, you really should wear a greatcoat and a muffler in this bitter weather. You'll catch cold.
Where's my coffin? Ah, that's it, in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Satisfactory? Very satisfactory. Is there a good, secure lock on the inside?
You may open the lid and see for yourself. That way you can also test the hinges.
The make of the lock is unknown to me. Is it a good one?
We never have had a single complaint about any of our coffins.
So I'd heard.
Now then, where would you like it sent?
I'll take it with me.
My dear sir, it's much too heavy for one man to carry.
I'll manage.
Perhaps you have a horse and cart outside. We can help you get it on.
That won't be necessary.
May I have your name?
My name is of no importance.
Sir, I'm a reputable undertaker. I must keep my records in order.
Any name you choose will do.
Come now, sir. I see through your little joke, and I don't disapprove, but you must...
Joke? Mr. Rogers, if there's any joke being played here, it's on me. So, I'll take my coffin and be on my way.
But, sir, you can't just walk out of here with a...
Thanks to you for your efforts, and I wish you gentlemen good night's sleep.
Sir, come back!
Let him go. For the love of heaven, let him go, Mr. Rogers. He lifted that box as if it were as light as a feather.
Get your coat.
What for?
To follow him, Bill. Couldn't you see the man is ill?
We're the ones who are going to be ill if we follow him.
Stop babbling and get into your coat.
All right, I'll go with you. I don't want you following that spirit alone, but I tell you, he's not mortal.
He is, and he's sick, mentally ill. Hurry.
How far do we follow him?
As far as he goes.
No, sir, I won't, because I believe his destination is hell.
There he goes. Around the corner, down Green Tree Lane.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Where can he be heading? There are no houses after a block of Green Tree Lane.
But there's the cemetery.
Didn't I tell you he was deranged? The cemetery gate's locked.
Locks never bothered spirits.
Then he's no spirit. Didn't he ask for a lock on the coffin?
Oh, let him go, Mr. Rogers, please.
Hurry up before we lose him.
Mr. Rogers, if we do catch up to him, what in heaven's name do you want of him?
Find out who he is, where he lives, and get him safely home. Then I shall call a doctor to attend him.
There he goes, heading directly for the cemetery gate.
Confound it. What's happened to the moon?
A cloud just passed in front of it.
No matter. Even if we can't see him, we shall catch up when he finds the gate locked.
Oh, here comes the moonlight, and here's the gate. Where did he go?
Well, he must have gone in.
Gate's locked.
Well, I have my key.
You don't intend to go in, do you?
Of course. Come on.
No, sir.
There. Isn't that our man? Moving among the trees over there near the Addison Mausoleum?
Mr. Rogers, I've had enough of this. I'm going home.
And allow that poor soul to do himself some kind of mischief?
Sir, that poor soul, as you call him, is a person I want nothing to do with. I don't know whether he's man, ghost, or devil, but whatever he is, and whatever his business is in the cemetery, I want no part of it.
Bill, when a man's dead, he's dead. I've never seen a man or woman come to life again. I'm a God-fearing man, and I go by the Bible. Doesn't the good book say dust to dust?
The Bible says a lot of things, but I remember no mention of men who can lift a heavy coffin as if it were a pillow and pass through locked gates without leaving a sound, to say nothing of a man ordering his own coffin.
Very well, Bill. You can stay or leave. I'm going after him.
I beg of you.
Close the gate.
I beg you, Mr. Rogers, leave this be and come home with me.
Close the gate and make sure it's locked.
At this point, Bill Spindles stopped reading and put down the letter. My reaction was shared by his wife, Cora, who almost screamed at him.
Don't tell me the letter stops there, and we're not going to find out what happened.
The reason I stopped is because the story my great-grandfather was telling up to now was his. But it now changes. At this point, he is writing not what he saw, but what he heard, as he puts it in the letter. Perhaps I was a coward, but I allowed Mr. Rogers to go on into the graveyard alone while I hurried home. So I warn the reader of this letter. This portion of my tale is written here as it was told to me by Mr. Rogers.
The moon again had gone behind the clouds when young Spindles went hurrying off. But I thought I saw some light in or around the big Addison tomb. I started that way, and then I heard what seemed to be the voice of the man I was following, but it seemed to come from far off.
Too far. You have come too far on a useless journey, Edward Rogers. Turn back before it's too late.
Where are you, sir? Listen to me.
Thrice they tried, and thrice they died.
Where are you? What are you doing with your coffin?
Leave here, Edward Rogers. Your business with the dead is finished. You don't belong here.
And what do you do here?
I keep an age-old bargain.
With whom?
You must leave here. This place is dangerous for you.
But not for you?
Leave before it's too late.
The Lord will protect me. Now let me help you. Don't you understand? You're ill. You need help.
So be it, Edward Rogers. You want to join in a dance of death? The consequences will be on your head. Here, I show myself to you. Here I am. See if you can catch me.
It was then that I started after him. I could see him almost clearly. He seemed to be heading for the Addison tomb. He was carrying the coffin, and I was certain I could overtake him. But he kept dodging behind headstones. I turned and twisted after him, and then my foot caught. I lost my balance and fell, hitting my head against the tombstone.
Dick, wake up, man.
Bill, what do you want?
Get dressed. You've got to come to the cemetery with me.
What? The cemetery? Are you out of your mind?
Mr. Rogers went in there after the man who ordered the coffin. He isn't home yet, and Mrs. Rogers is worried.
Then take her.
Come on, Dick. I'll be with you.
I wouldn't care if the whole town was with us. What time is it?
4 o'clock. It will soon be light. Please, Dick, you must.
All right. I'll get dressed and I'll go with you, but we'll wait for the dawn.
But Mr. Rogers may be in trouble.
Bill, whatever has happened has happened. I'll go with you, but not until it's light.
Oh, my head. It hurts. Where am I?
Where you do not belong.
Oh, it's you. Where's your coffin?
Where it belongs.
Good. Come. I'll take you home.
You need more help than I do.
I'll be all right. I was fortunate. It was just a glancing blow.
I'll take you to the gate. See that you get there safely.
You've changed. Why are you now worried about me?
I admire your courage. You were concerned about me? Now I return the favor.
No. You tried to frighten me before.
For your own good. You're still in danger.
From whom?
From the damned.
Sir, I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I'll swear you're of this world. There are no such things as ghosts.
I know that's what you believe. I wish with all my heart that you were right.
What's that music? Do you hear it?
I do.
What is it? It doesn't belong here in a graveyard.
You're wrong. It's the only place it can be heard, and not by everyone. Come, the gate is this way.
No, I am not leaving until I get to the bottom of this.
I warn you, your persistence will be your destruction.
I still put my trust in the Lord. Where's that music coming from?
From beyond the grave.
Is it Judgment Day?
No.
Then you talk nonsense. The dead will rise. The Lord will summon his elect to meet him in the clouds. But until that day, the dead remain buried.
And quiet?
And quiet.
Oh, foolish man. I will not be able to protect you much longer. Go home now, while you can.
I will, if you'll first allow me to take you to your home.
Can't you understand? My home is here.
Tommy Rot.
I must go. I have work to do. You've been warned. My conscience is clear.
As I turned my head to see where he went, I felt dizzy. The blow had evidently been more serious than I thought. When my head cleared, I could still hear the music, and I thought I saw a light. I walked toward the light. It seemed to come from the Addison tomb. As I approached, I could see that the door to the mausoleum was open. I was convinced that inside was the source of the music. It grew louder with every step I took. And then I found myself at the door to the tomb. And there, just inside, I saw the large coffin the stranger had ordered. The lid was wide open. But the moment I took one step inside, the lid slammed shut, and the music stopped. I thought the coffin had been empty, but I couldn't be sure. I walked over to it and bent down and listened. I heard the key turn in the lock, and I called out, "You mustn't lock yourself in. You mustn't. Please open the coffin." He wouldn't listen, so I determined to get the coffin open. When suddenly there was a flash of light and a loud explosion.
Bill, I can't see anyone in there. Mr. Rogers must have gone home.
We can't see the whole cemetery from outside. We'll have to go in.
The gate's locked.
I have a key.
Oh, look, do we really have to go on?
It's practically daylight. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Well, I hear you, but I'm still shivering.
That's the cold. Come on.
Hey, you seem to know where you're going.
Oh, I shouldn't have left him. If any harm has befallen him, I'll never forgive myself.
Well, he shouldn't have been here at all.
The last I saw of Mr. Rogers, he was heading for the Addison tomb. I have a feeling that if we find him at all, that's where he'll be. There's the tomb now.
Oh, the door's open. Should it be?
We'll find out.
Wait. Suppose there's something in that tomb that waited for Mr. Rogers, and now it's waiting for us.
If you don't want to come in, you can wait here, but I'm going into that tomb.
All right, I'll come with you. Good Lord, there he is, lying across that coffin, and so still. Is he dead?
I don't know. But there's only one way to find out.
I can offer no explanation, but I can tell you that the words of a letter written more than 100 years ago had cast a spell over all of us. A spell that had transported us back to a small 19th century graveyard. I'll be back in a moment with the strange end to this strange tale. Like many time-worn sayings, the old adage, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back, still contains more than a few grains of truth. Certainly all of us sitting in the William Spindle's living room that night were anxiously waiting for him to resume reading the letter from his great-great-grandfather. But he further whetted our curiosity by prefacing his reading with this explanation.
I think it's important to tell you that this next portion of the letter is an eyewitness account, not what was told to my ancestor, but what he experienced himself. So, if you're all ready, I'll continue. After Mr. Rogers told me what had happened to him that night in the cemetery, I was still undecided about leaving the undertaking business, although my dear Lucy was at me every day to give my notice. And then, one morning, Mr. Rogers called me to his office.
Sit down, Bill. I think we should have a talk.
Yes, Mr. Rogers?
My wife tells me that Lucy hasn't been to see her. Have you spoken again to Lucy about discussing your future here with Emily?
No, sir.
You still believe that our strange customer was a ghost?
Let's say I'm still undecided. What's that?
Probably someone who wants to see me. Come in.
Should I get the door?
Don't bother. I'll go.
Good morning, gentlemen.
It's you.
It is indeed I, and I'm not sure how long I'll be permitted to stay.
Long enough, I hope, to give me an explanation of your actions the other night.
That is why I'm here.
Good. Perhaps you'll start by telling me...
I come here, sir, at great personal risk. I ask you to believe me. I beg you to listen and keep an open mind.
I believe I'm a fair man.
Since you're a native of this town, you must know of the Addison family.
Of course. Old Thaddeus Addison owned the leather and dye plant.
He did. And do you remember a young man named Tom Addison, one of Thaddeus's 3 sons?
I never knew the young rascal. Everyone heard about him, of course. He was a ne'er-do-well who finally ran away.
That's what my father wanted everyone to believe.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me you're Tom Addison?
My father wanted me to go into the factory. I couldn't abide the thought. In all modesty, I had a great talent for music, particularly the bass, a talent which my father felt was foolishness. All of our quarrels came because I wanted to practice my music, and my father thought it was a waste of time and money.
Then you are young Addison.
I am. And I am not. Not in the sense that you mean.
I suppose you can explain that.
The situation between my father and me became unbearable. He finally gave me an ultimatum. Either I go into the business, abandon my music, or he'd turn me out of the house. I really had no choice. I left.
Mm-hmm. And what brought you back?
The very same thing that took me away. Music. When my father disowned me, I wandered around the country trying to earn my living as a musician. It wasn't easy. One day I found someone who valued my musicianship. I made a bargain with him.
Who was he?
He goes by many names. Take your choice. Satan, the devil, Beelzebub, or the Prince of Darkness.
Rubbish.
You believe in the Lord. Why do you find it so difficult to believe in the devil?
I'm a God-fearing man. The devil has no power over me.
Not unless you invade his realm, as you did the other night.
All I did the other night was my duty, as an undertaker and as a man.
How can I make you see the horrors that lie ahead of you if you will not listen? What will change your foolish obstinacy so that you can save yourself? Are you so insensible that if I tell you what I have suffered and am suffering, you'll still close your mind to what I say?
I promise to listen, and I will.
10 years ago, I was in Chicago, living in a cold and miserable garret, hungry, alone, and with no hope of employment. In order to get something to eat, I knew I'd have to pawn my fiddle. Just before venturing out, I wanted to play it one last time, when suddenly I thought I'd lost my mind, because not only was I hearing my own instrument, but it was joined by a full symphony, and he was there.
Satan?
And he offered me the fulfillment of a dream. I would never have to worry about money again, and I could concentrate on my music. It dazzled me, the prospect of a life I'd always hoped for.
And what did he ask in return? Your soul?
Nothing so dramatic. What seemed a simple, harmless request. All he asked is that I play for him whenever and wherever he should ask. I hesitated, but only for a moment. How I wish I had thought longer on it, but I didn't. I agreed. And now I'm his forever, a member of his orchestra of the damned.
And the letter closes as follows. That was the day I left the undertaking establishment of Edward Rogers. I have no way of knowing whether Mr. Rogers believed the story told by the man who claimed to be Tom Addison. I never saw nor heard from the stranger again, nor do I know whether Mr. Rogers did. Signed, William Spindles. Now, what do you make of that? I'll take the ladies first. Cora, as my wife, what do you think?
There's one thing I know, darling. I'm glad you're not an undertaker, because if you were, I wouldn't be your wife.
Ah, you feel the same way as my ancestors, girl. Lucy.
Emphatically.
Jerry, you're the scientist here.
Well, history isn't a science, thank heaven, but I do have some questions. First, how did the coffin come into your possession?
Well, that's simple. When Mr. Rogers died at the ripe old age of 89, he left a sizable bequest in his will to my great-grandfather with the proviso that we keep the coffin as a memento.
Why would he do that?
Now that, Cora, is an excellent question. If he insisted that the coffin remain in your family as part of his bequest, I think he must have had a reason.
In other words, you don't believe that the stranger was a ghost?
Let's say I'm dead set against the idea of ghosts playing symphonic music in a graveyard at night.
Well, I believe he was the ghost of Tom Addison.
Well, how do you explain Rogers leaving the coffin to the Spindles family?
Simple. Rogers was probably hurt by Bill's refusal to stay in the business, and he wanted the coffin to remind him.
Sorry, darling, that won't work. If he was hurt, why also leave my ancestor a bundle? And believe me, it was a considerable sum.
Well, then why did he, Bill?
I'm stumped. It's too much for me.
I still don't believe in ghosts, and I think I can prove to you that this man who ordered the coffin was flesh and blood.
How?
Well, I'm going to have to do a little research. When did you say all these things happened? The date, I mean.
December 1851, why?
Well, give me 2 days, and I'll let you know. All right. I have solved the mystery of our peculiarly shaped coffin.
Good. How?
I kept asking myself, why did this man go to all the trouble of ordering a coffin, which, to say the least, was strange, and also behave as if he wanted everyone to believe he was a ghost?
But have you forgotten Mr. Rogers believed that he was crazy? I mean, wouldn't that account for all his behavior?
Yes, that would, but I preferred to think of this fellow as a con man. You see? A really great con man who successfully conned your grandfather but had more difficulty with the undertaker.
Why?
Precisely. Why? Now, that's where this newspaper article comes in. Here, I made a copy at the library. Let me read it to you. The headline, Wells Fargo Payroll Stolen. Aha! Then it goes on. Yesterday, the largest robbery in the history of the Wells Fargo Company was successfully perpetrated by 3 masked men who boarded the westbound Lackawanna Limited, entered the baggage car, and made off with more than $40,000 in $10, $20, and $50 bills. So, it goes into more detail, but there you have it.
There you have it. You've lost me.
Now, don't you see? The robbers needed a safe place to hide the money.
And you think that they decided to use a coffin as a hiding place?
Remember, our man insisted on a strong lock on the inside.
That's true, but...
That would be one way of making sure that no one opened this peculiar coffin by mistake and found a wad of 10s, 20s, and 50s that had been stolen from Wells Fargo.
But according to the letter, Mr. Rogers found the coffin in the cemetery. And it was open, and there was nothing in there.
That's right. Rogers followed the stranger right from the funeral parlor to the cemetery. He wouldn't have had time to stash the loot in there.
I think it's interesting, but rather far-fetched.
Is it? Look how everything fits. All that uproar in the cemetery. All the warnings to Rogers telling him to keep away. Why?
I'm sorry. You're so convinced your theory is right, you're not thinking straight. Once your man knows Rogers was going to interfere, he'd never have taken the chance of hiding anything there.
Well, he may have had no choice.
What do you mean?
The money may have already been there. Look, have you forgotten that your grandfather's letter said that the workmen believed the coffin had been tampered with?
Oh, Jerry, you're riding a hobby horse.
Oh.
You have a theory, and you're just going to see that everything fits. And you're not going to look at anything that doesn't.
Now, wait a minute. What have I left out?
Well, lots of things. Now, one. How in the world did our stranger lift this coffin and carry it off under his arm?
Perhaps he didn't.
You mean you think Bill's grandfather made that part up?
Well, let's leave that. Anything else?
Well, lots. What about everything that happened to Mr. Rogers in the cemetery? The music, the open coffin. What's your explanation for that?
Well, we know that Rogers fell down and hit his head.
Oh, come off it, Jer. You're not going to try to tell us that he imagined those things as a result of hitting his head.
Well, it's possible.
Maybe,
I don't
but...
believe it. The other explanation, which you refuse even to think about, Jerry, is that he was a ghost and that Mr. Rogers reported everything faithfully. That's the one I believe.
Even if I prove to you that this strange-looking coffin has plenty of room for some kind of secret compartment and there may be money in it?
Why don't we stop talking and see if you can prove what you think?
All right, good idea. Come on.
How do we go about finding a secret compartment?
Well, we'll try tapping and listen for a hollow sound.
Okay. Who wants to do the tapping?
Me, let me.
All right, go right ahead.
It all sounds the same.
You're too impatient. If there's a secret compartment, he'd make it hard to find.
Right. Dear. It's a great theory, Jer. I'm afraid it's just a theory.
Why don't you try down at the bottom where it's widest?
Okay.
There! Right there. Does that sound different?
I think so. Go back there again, Cora.
That's it! Let's turn it upside down. Here. You have to let us do that, Cora. That's got it now. Now what?
Well, I think we should have opened the lid first.
Okay, let's open it.
All right, now, put your hand down in there, Bill. Feel around carefully. Around the joint in the wood. Yes. Do you feel anything?
Nothing. I can't.
You got it! Jerry was right. A secret
Yes.
compartment. Well, is there anything in there?
This.
Money. A $20 bill. Well, there must be more.
No, just the one bill. But wait. Here's a note.
Well, what does it say?
Wait a second. It's hard to read. Dear Bill, or descendants of William Spindles, you having found this secret hiding place should know by now that I was right when I insisted that there were no such things as ghosts. I was also right when I told you, Bill, that there was a fortune to be made in the undertaking business, as is proven by my bequest. God bless you and your family. Signed, Edward Rogers.
What do you do when you discover that the fortune you expected turns out to be a single $20 bill? Well, if you're William Spindles, you advance the idea that Edward Rogers had indeed found the Wells Fargo loot in the coffin and taken all of it except the one bill. Is there another explanation? I think so, and I'll be back with it in just a moment. For what it is worth, I present you with this thought. There never was any Wells Fargo money in the coffin to begin with. Edward Rogers had obviously been a man of strong beliefs, and he took this way of proving to Bill Spindles or his children that there are no such things as ghosts, and that there was money to be made in the undertaking business. Did the Spindles accept my explanation? I really don't know. How about you? Our cast included Keir DeLay, Marion Seldes, William Redfield, Peter Collins, and Nat Polen. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. Welcome to the fear you can hear. But mostly,
Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. In this story, you're going to meet what some people call a shutterbug. You know what a shutterbug is. The kind of person who never goes anywhere without a camera swinging from a strap around his neck, who is never content unless they're aiming a lens in your direction, whether you want to be photographed or not. But unfortunately, this particular bug is the kind that many people want to crush under their feet. Our mystery drama, A Choice of Witnesses, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Paul Hecht. It begins on a warm day in early spring, the kind of day which tempts office workers to leave their desks and stroll through the nearest park on the noon hour. Among the strollers is an amiable young man named Gordon Bailey, who is enjoying the sunshine so much that he's taken a sandwich lunch to a park bench. He knows it's not going to be a very good sandwich. His wife, Pam, prepared it with her own loving hands. And even after 2 years of marriage, Pam seems unable to cope with even a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, excuse me, mister. Okay if I sit down here?
Oh, yeah, sure. Plenty of room.
Thanks. Nice day, ain't it?
Yeah. It's about time we had some good weather.
That's a good idea. I mean, bringing your lunch to the park.
Oh, that's my wife's idea. We're on an economy drive.
Yeah, money's tight these days. Very tight. What line of work did you say you were in?
Oh, I think I said I was in the insurance business.
No kidding. Well, now that's what I call a good business. Oh, excuse me. Hey, that ought to be a cute picture, huh? That little squirrel up there, cute as a bug, huh?
Well, you like to take pictures of squirrels?
Well, me, I like to take pictures of everything. In fact, I do this for a living.
Oh, you're a professional photographer?
Kind of. I make a buck out of it sometimes.
I suppose you sell pictures to the newspapers?
Oh, no. I never sold no pictures to the papers. I sell them to people.
Well, I guess I'll be heading back for work.
Wait just a minute, Mr. Bailey.
I don't remember telling you my name.
I guess I know your name on account of the badge.
Badge? What are you talking about?
The badge you wore at the convention at the hotel in Atlantic City.
Oh, wait a minute. You were at the insurance convention last month?
Yeah, I was there. I get a lot of good pictures at conventions. Some of my best.
I see. Or maybe I don't.
Well, you know how it is. Bunch of guys get away from home, away from the wife. They do a lot of crazy things. Oh, would you like to see the picture?
Of the insurance convention? I'll tell you the truth, Mr.
My name is Kellerman.
Frankly, I just don't understand why you'd be carrying around pictures of a bunch of drunken insurance men.
Yeah, you were gassed, all right. I never seen anybody more gassed than you were, Mr. Bailey.
You don't mean you have pictures of me?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. You like to see them? They're real beauts. I don't think I ever took better, Mr. Bailey.
All right, let me see them.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here they are. I'm in my pocket here. Yeah. Look at this one.
Oh, no.
She was really stacked, huh?
How did you get this?
Well, I told you with my trusty little camera.
But how?
Hey, come on. What do you think? I'm not giving away no professional secrets.
You were in that hotel room? She let you into that room, didn't she? You must have been hiding someplace.
Hey, don't do that. Don't tear that
What do you
up.
think I'm going to do with them?
Oh, come on, Mr. Bailey. You know I got negatives. I can print up 2,000 of them if I want.
What is this? Blackmail or something?
Nah. It's like a business deal, that's all. I figure I got some pictures that you want to buy. And I got them to sell.
How much did you pay her for the privilege of being in that room?
The question is, how much are you willing to pay? I mean, so your wife don't get a complete set.
Look, are you willing to sell me the negatives?
I didn't say that. I got a different kind of deal in mind.
You know what would happen if I told the police about this.
Well, a guy did that to me once. It was a meat packers convention. He called the cops. They hauled me in. I said I was just a photographer working a convention, that's all. I was selling pictures of the guys there. He couldn't prove nothing against me on account of, you know why? It was true. I am a photographer. I do work conventions. I sell regular type pictures, too.
But they're not as profitable as these, are they?
You know, that guy became one of my steadiest customers. Only then his wife divorced him anyway. He wouldn't make no more payments.
Payments? Are you saying this is a regular thing?
How much you earn at that insurance company? I figure a young guy like you, they pay about $18,000 a year, am I right?
Listen to me, Kellerman. The woman at that convention, I didn't want to get mixed up with her. I was just so tight, I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, hey, you don't have to tell me about stuff like that, Mr. Bailey. I've been around plenty. I know how guys are.
No, you don't understand. Look, I'm only married 2 years. I love my wife very much. And the only reason I got into that stupid mess was because of my boss. I didn't want to insult him. He was drunker than I was.
Oh, come on, Mr. Bailey. You don't have to explain nothing to me. I know you don't want that nice little wife of yours to see these dirty pictures. And I don't want to show them to her, believe me.
She'd never understand. Pam would never... Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a flat price for the negatives, and that'll be it, understand? I got a nice bonus recently. I'll give you $300 cash tomorrow afternoon. How does that sound?
Now, listen to me, Mr. Bailey. People are real funny about this kind of business. They never believe a guy like me can, well, be honest, you know?
Honest? That's some word.
Well, what I mean is, they always think that if they pay me a flat fee, I'll be coming back at them again. You see what I mean? Even if I did give you the negatives, you'd figure I had copies someplace that I could hit you again any time, right?
Look, I'm willing to take your word for it.
Nah, Mr. Bailey, nah. You just spend the rest of your life worrying about me coming back, am I right? But this way, you just make one small payment to me every month, like you pay the electric bill or the rent, you know?
How much? How much do I have to pay?
I figure for about $40 a month. Now, that's not so terrible, is it? Just $40 a month?
How do you collect the money?
Oh, in person, Mr. Bailey. I just go around to all my customers once a month, and I collect in person. It's better that way, believe me.
$40.
It's $480 a year. You never miss it. And everything will just be fine between you and the missus.
That you, honey?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, shut up, you mutt.
Hi, darling. Oh, be quiet, Lockjaw. It's your Lord Master.
I'm sorry I'm late. I decided to do a little Christmas shopping after work. I forgot how long it takes to fight those crowds.
Oh, what a gorgeous package. Is that something for me?
Never mind.
Well, just in case it is, here's a big kiss in advance. Mm.
Hey, you smell good. Is that a new perfume?
It's the same old stuff. The one I'm practically out of. Hint, hint, hint.
Oh, cut out that hinting. I've already spent more money than I should.
Oh, speaking of money, that man was here.
What man?
Well, you know, the one that comes around every month. That Mr. Kellerman.
Kellerman? What the heck was he doing here? It's only the 19th.
Well, I don't know, Gordon, but he was here just the same, looking for you.
What did he say?
Nothing. Just that he'd be back later.
Later today?
Mm-hmm. You know, Gordon, I just can't bear that awful little man. Did you ever get a look at his eyes? And that camera he wears around his neck. Listen, is he going to be coming around every single month?
I told you, honey, he's collecting payments on the car.
Well, why can't you make the payments by mail?
Because that's the way he likes it. Maybe he moves around a lot.
Well, he gives me the creeps. You want to get that, honey? I'm feeding the dog.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Oh, it's you.
Evening, Mr. Bailey.
I heard you came earlier today.
Yeah, but you aren't home yet. Hope I didn't disturb your wife too much.
Look, we'll talk in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. What's this? early visit all about? You going away for the holidays?
Oh, no, I never go anywhere this time of year. This is one of my busiest times of year, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I get some of my best pictures around now. You'd be surprised. You know how it is. People get all filled up with the Christmas spirit.
All right. Get to the point. You want your payment now?
Well, I wouldn't mind, of course, but that's not the reason I came around, Mr. Bailey. You see, I want to tell you that the payments are going to go up.
What?
I really hate to do it, but it's the inflation, you know? Everything costs more: food, clothing, film, gasoline. I just got to have an increase, Mr. Bailey. I'm sorry.
How much of an increase?
Well, just another $15 a month.
15? Terrific. Now it's 55. What's it going to be a couple of months from now? Shut up, Lockjaw.
Excuse me, Mr. Bailey.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
May I talk to you for a moment?
Do I know you?
No, I don't think you do. My name is Bliss, Dave Bliss.
Yeah?
Look, can we sit down and talk a minute?
Well, it's kind of chilly. Why don't we talk standing up? I'm trying to walk my dog, and so far he's been a non-performer.
Well, I want to talk to you about Ed Kellerman.
I don't know any Ed Kellerman.
Well, I know you do, Mr. Bailey. I made it my business to find out. Now, I'm not asking what he's got on you, Mr. Bailey.
I'm sorry, you're making a mistake.
It doesn't matter. I won't ask you why Kellerman is blackmailing you. I expect you'd do as much for me. Only would you mind telling me how much you pay him? He hits me for $60 a month.
Used to be 40. Price went up last month. 55.
You mind paying him?
Of course I mind.
So do I. I'd mind if it was $10 a month. And not just because of the money. I hate that slimy man, and I'm sure you hate him as much as I do. That's why I wanted to talk to you about putting a stop to him. A permanent stop.
You mean going to the police?
No. That's not good enough. I'm talking about killing him.
Every problem has a solution, they say. And Mr. Dave Bliss seems to have arrived at his. The obvious question here is, do two wrongs make a right? We'll find out what Mr. Gordon Bailey thinks about that dilemma when we return shortly with Act Two. Blackmail is an interesting, if dishonorable, crime. It has the unusual facility of making the criminal feel virtuous himself. After all, he's only punishing wrongdoers by making them pay for their sins. But the profession has some serious drawbacks. For one thing, it inspires one's victims to think in drastic terms. And when there are more than one victim, and they meet, well...
Mr. Bliss, I know how you must feel about Kellerman, and you're right. He is one of the slimiest characters who ever crawled out from under a rock.
Those eyes. You ever get a look at his eyes, Mr. Bailey?
My wife can't stand the sight of him.
Well, I'm not married. It's my job he's threatening. Is it your marriage he's after? Never mind. I don't want to know any details. None of us know each other's problems.
None of us? You mean you know others beside me?
Well, I know others.
How come?
Well, I made it my business to find others.
Oh.
One day when I got fed to the teeth with Mr. Kellerman and his payments and his wet eyes, I decided to find out more about our friend. So when he left one day, I followed him. Followed him on his rounds.
And that's how you found me.
Yeah, that's right. You're in the route book, Mr. Bailey, just like all the rest of us.
How many are there?
Now, there's no way of telling for sure. All I managed to find was a dozen, an even dozen.
Man really gets around.
He keeps raising his price. Do you know that? He's only had me in his bag for about 6 months.
This is my 5th.
But others I've spoken to, they say he raises the ante every few months. 3 of the people I've talked to are paying well over 100.
Mr. Kellerman does very well, that's obvious.
Yeah, too well.
You know something? It's funny, but, well, it's kind of a relief to know that I'm not alone.
Yes, that's what I felt at first. Misery loves company. But the satisfaction doesn't last, Mr. Bailey. You still live every day of your life with that sword over your head.
I know, but it's still not a reason for using words like killing.
Don't you know that's the only possible way to deal with a blackmailer?
I wouldn't know. Kellerman's my first.
Well, think about it. No, you must have thought about it already. You wouldn't be human if you hadn't thought about it.
It crossed my mind. Not that I should kill Kellerman, just the wish that he were dead.
That someone else would kill him.
Yeah. I guess I wouldn't shed too many tears.
You just didn't want to dirty your own hands, right?
I didn't want to take care of one problem and have another one even worse. And don't tell me that doesn't make sense.
The only thing that makes sense is making Kellerman a corpse.
I'm sorry. I'm just not interested in anything like that.
The others weren't either. Not at first. But now they all are.
All? Look, what are you talking about?
We all want to get rid of Kellerman. We want to kill him. And so do you.
That's a lie.
You hate his guts as much as we do, Mr. Bailey. Why don't you admit it?
Of course I hate him, but that doesn't mean I'm ready to commit murder.
Well, we're ready, Mr. Bailey. And you better be too.
Ready for what?
To commit murder. If you don't mind my saying it, perfect murder.
Perfect?
Foolproof.
I'm sorry. Look, that's a stupid dream, and you know it.
You won't say that after you've heard the idea.
Everybody who sets out to commit a crime thinks it's foolproof. They wouldn't commit it otherwise.
Right now, all I want to know is if you'll cooperate.
That's easy. No.
Why not?
Because murder is worse than blackmail. That's why.
Well, this isn't murder. We're going to erase a human mistake.
Forget it. Look, I'll make believe I never heard you say it. Come on, Lockjaw. Come on, girl. Let's get our business over with.
There wasn't one person on the list I didn't have to convince. But when I told them that there was no chance of any of us being caught, that's when they dropped their objections.
All right. What foolproof scheme for murder do you have?
It's foolproof because it won't be murder. It'll be an accident. If anyone gets into trouble, it'll be me. Just me. I'm going to kill Kellerman with my car when he's making the rounds one night. I have the time and place all figured out. Just before midnight on Carroll Street.
An accident?
Right. So, now you know the favor I'm doing you. I'm taking the risk all by myself.
You think the police are that stupid? Murderers get caught even when they frame accidents.
Oh, this is different.
Why?
Because of the witnesses.
What?
I'm going to have witnesses. A lot of them. All disinterested parties. Nothing to connect them with each other. And they'll all tell exactly the same story. What they saw, how it was all Kellerman's fault getting hit by my car.
All right. Stop. Don't tell me any more. You've already told me too much.
No, you've got to hear the rest of it. You're a part of this like everyone else. Don't you see the beauty of it? Safety in numbers?
If you ask me, you'll all get caught.
No. Don't you understand? When a group of citizens all testify exactly the same way, I mean reliable citizens from every walk of life, you ought to meet some of Kellerman's victims. One is a college professor, 2 are doctors, there are 4 housewives, a bartender who owns his own joint, 1 working stiff, 1 person in city government. You might as well know that's me.
Bliss. Wait a minute, I've seen your name. Something about the Transportation Authority?
One of them is in the insurance business. They're all with me, Mr. Bailey. Every one of them has agreed.
So many witnesses to one accident?
Well, we won't need everyone. Some of them won't be asked any questions by the police, but they'll all be there just the same. We'd like you there, too.
You're nuts. Do you know that? You and the rest of... I won't have any part of this.
Don't you see? It can't miss.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to have any part in killing a man.
How come, Mr. Bailey? Have you got religious scruples or something?
Maybe.
You've got scruples, but you did something rotten enough to make you a blackmailer's victim.
I didn't commit murder. Look, you got a good idea about getting everyone together. Maybe if we all went to the police.
Oh, no way. Whatever it is you don't want known about yourself, my friend, it'll come out the minute Kellerman gets arrested. Now, my way is better.
I can't buy it. Look, I'm sorry. My dog is getting tired, and so am I. Come on, Lockjaw.
Now, wait a minute now.
You want my advice, Bliss? Don't go through with this. Find some other way. There has to be one. Goodbye.
Bailey.
Yeah?
What if we do it?
You'll be sorry, that's what.
Sorry? Why? Because you'll tell the police the truth?
I didn't say that. Goodbye, Mr. Bliss. Hello.
Evening, Mr. Bailey. How are you?
I'm all right, Bliss. What do you want?
You going to be busy tomorrow night?
What do you mean, busy?
Well, some of the gang are getting together tomorrow night at corner of Carroll Street and 9th Avenue about 9:30. How about coming down? You might see something interesting.
Look, you can't go through with this.
We're all in it together, remember? You might not have to do a thing. Just stand there and see it happen. That ought to be satisfying all by itself.
I won't be there.
Well, we'd sure like to have you, Bailey.
You won't get away with this. Nobody ever does.
Oh, shut up, Lockjaw. What's the matter with you tonight? Gordon?
Yeah?
Do you think Lockjaw's all right? She keeps staring at the door and growling.
I don't know. Must hear the neighbors or something.
Maybe she's waiting to bark at that man, the collector, you know?
Kellerman?
Uh-huh. Isn't he coming tonight? He usually comes on the last Sunday of the month, doesn't he?
Yeah, usually.
Well, I doubt if he'll be here tonight. It's almost 11 now.
Oh. I didn't realize it was that late.
You haven't done much this evening. Don't you feel all right?
Yeah, sure. I'm all right.
Well, you just seem to be, waiting. Was it for that man? Because if it was, I'm sure he's not coming, honey. I think we ought to go to bed, listen to the news or something.
Oh, the news. Yeah, I guess it's on right now, isn't it?
Just about. You want me to turn it on here?
Yeah, sure, would you?
Okay.
The conference, now postponed until February, will include top officials from both nations. On the local front, a man who has been identified as Edward Kellerman of 1811 Sudworth Avenue.
Gordon, do you suppose he's the same
man?
man?
An automobile tonight on the corner of Carroll Street and 9th Avenue. The driver of the car, city administration official David Bliss, was released after questioning. 5 witnesses on the scene of the accident testified that Kellerman had stepped into the automobile's path as it rounded the corner.
Sake.
In sports, the Golden Warriors trounced our home.
Gordon, do you suppose it's that man, the collector? You think that's the reason he didn't come around tonight?
It would be a good enough reason, wouldn't it? If he was dead, lying in the middle of the street, dead.
You look so strange. Gordon, did you like that man?
If you want to know the truth, Pam, I hated him.
You did? Why?
Just on general principles.
Oh, I really don't understand you sometimes, Gordon.
Hand me the phone book, huh?
Okay.
Thanks.
Here. You gonna call somebody?
Honey, why don't you go to bed? I'll be in a few minutes.
Yeah, but who are you calling?
Just someone I know. Someone who knew Kellerman.
Oh, I see. To find out if they know about what happened to him, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, honey. I'll go in then. I'm feeling a little tired.
Yeah, so am I. I'll be right.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
Hello?
David Bliss?
Yes, who's this?
Gordon Bailey.
What do you want?
I heard the news tonight. About Kellerman.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I did it for myself.
And you did go through with it, eh?
You can relax now, friend. You've just saved yourself $55 a month, maybe a lot more. Your remittance man won't be coming around again. You ought to go out and celebrate.
I know what I ought to do.
What's that?
So long, Bliss. I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, Bailey.
Obviously, there's one thing you can say for David Bliss. He's a man of his word. And because Mr. Bliss kept his word, 2 indifferent interns are now lifting the mortal remains of Mr. Edward Kellerman and depositing them in the efficient cold filing cabinet of the city morgue, awaiting for someone to claim the body. But who cares about a dead blackmailer? Possibly Mr. Gordon Bailey. We'll find out shortly when I return with Act 3. As David Bliss and company managed to commit the perfect crime, so it seems, since the death certificate for Edward Kellerman simply states the cause of death as accidental. At least a dozen people know otherwise, but they remain silent, feeling not grief, but relief. The only one who finds it difficult to maintain that silence is the one victim of Ed Kellerman who was not on the corner of Carroll Street and 9th Avenue that fateful night.
Honey, do you know it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, is it? Really?
You know, I honestly think you are coming down with something. A virus, maybe.
Pam, will you please stop fussing? You're beginning to sound like my mother.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that. I'm just trying to get you to go to sleep. You've got a job to go to tomorrow.
You know, it's funny about my mother. When I was growing up, she made me feel that there was something, I don't know, something so profound about religion.
Well, if you ask me, she just likes the bingo games.
My father was that way, too. But neither one of them really seemed to live their religion. You know what I mean? I mean, they talked about loving their neighbors and so forth, but they didn't love them at all. They were always saying the nastiest things about them.
Well, that's how people are.
When I was in my teens, I used to call them hypocrites. Now, I just wonder if I'm any different than they were. I really don't think I am.
Different how?
Well, about things like the 10 Commandments, for instance. I wonder if there's one I haven't broken.
I hope you haven't coveted your neighbor's wife. That's about the only one I can remember.
I remember them all.
You do?
Yeah, I won a prize in Bible class when I was only 8 for reciting all of them.
Thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that.
There are only 8 shalt nots. Thou shalt have no other gods beside me. Thou shalt not worship any graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Thou shalt not kill. Yeah, sure. I'll have that file completed in time for the meeting. Righto, Phil. Bye. Oh, Sylvia, did you reach that number yet? No. Okay, well, buzz me if you do. All right, now, let's see about that actuarial table. Hello.
All right, Bailey. What is it now?
Hello, Mr. Bliss. I've been having a lot of trouble reaching you this morning.
Well, I haven't been at my desk.
I was wondering if you might be free for lunch.
Sorry.
I'd really like a chance to talk to you.
About what?
About some mutual friends of ours.
If we're talking about the same thing, Bailey, they're not mutual friends. They're all strangers, complete strangers, just like you and me.
Well, that's something I'd like to rectify. Would you have lunch with me? All right?
All right. Where?
Suppose we meet somewhere halfway. I know you're in the City Hall area. I'm on Wall Street. How about Mercury's? Do you know it?
I'll see you there at 12:30.
That's fine.
All right, Bailey, let's have it. You don't want a social lunch. You have something on your mind.
You're right. Something I can't get off my mind.
How about our old friend Kellerman, I suppose?
You remember what you said about him? How he was a sword hanging over your head?
So?
He's still that for me, Mr. Bliss. He is exactly that.
Kellerman is dead. He won't be ringing your doorbell anymore. How come you're not grateful for that?
If Kellerman had really been hit by a car, if he had a heart attack or something, yes, I admit I would be glad about it. I would have gone out and celebrated. I would have slept very well at nights. But the way things are, I'm not sleeping at all.
Try pills.
I'm just sorry you ever came up to me in that park. If I didn't know it was going to happen the way it happened, it never would have bothered me. But I do know. And it bothers me too much.
So?
The thing is, I don't know if I can live with it.
You want to be more specific?
I don't know if I can spend the rest of my life with this thing on my conscience.
Your conscience? Look, you had nothing to do with Kellerman's death.
I don't know what you think Kellerman had on me, Bliss, but it wasn't anything illegal.
Just immoral, right?
It was something stupid I did.
Well, there was nothing stupid about what we did.
Wasn't it? Are you really so sure you've committed the perfect murder?
Shut up! Don't you ever use that word in front of me.
You're still afraid, aren't you? Afraid of being found out.
It can't happen. Not as long as we all stick together.
Safety in numbers, right?
When the police came, they only questioned 4 of them. Every single one told the same story. There was no reason to doubt their word. Why should there be?
Because there was no connection between them.
Right. They were all strangers.
Nothing to tie them to each other. Except Kellerman. What about the records he might have kept? His little black notebook, for instance.
We thought of that, too. First thing we did when we went to his body was lift that book right out of his pocket.
What about the apartment? What about all the stuff he had there?
The second thing we lifted was the key to his apartment. One of our guys, Joe, the bartender, went straight there. He cleaned out every scrap of paper in the place, every single one of his rotten photographs.
You were very thorough, weren't you?
Yeah. We were thorough, Bailey. And you ought to be grateful, not worried.
But I am worrying. I'm worrying about whether or not I should...
Go on. Whether or not you should what? Bailey, are you thinking about going to the police?
It occurred to me.
You mean you'd turn me in?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Did it ever occur to you to turn Kellerman in?
Yes, often.
But did you?
No.
Why not? Wasn't he committing a crime? Wasn't he disturbing your precious sleep, too?
Yes, he was.
But you didn't turn him in because you were afraid for yourself. Isn't that the truth?
I suppose so.
So all this morality of yours, this conscience you talk about, you didn't discover you had any until Kellerman was gone, until he was no longer a threat to you. Isn't that true?
I still say blackmail isn't murder.
Bailey, I've got news for you. I wasn't going to tell you this unless it was absolutely necessary.
Tell me what?
Kellerman may be gone, but his photographs are still around.
What?
You heard me. We have all of Kellerman's negatives, all the dirty pictures he ever took. Most of them have been returned to his victims. Everyone who cooperated with us.
I see.
That means we have your pictures too, my friend. You understand?
And if I don't cooperate, I get a new blackmailer. Is that it?
No, that isn't the way it is at all. Kellerman bled you, Bailey. Every month he came whistling up to your front door asking for money. More and more money all the time. But that's over now. Done and finished.
So what you're saying is, if I go to the police, the photographs go where I don't want them to go.
I'm sorry to use Kellerman's own tactics, but you're forcing my hand. Bailey, please use your head. You've got nothing to gain and everything to lose. Somebody's done you a favor. The only way to show your gratitude is to forget it. What do you say?
Well, I'll think about it. That's all I can tell you.
Want any more coffee, honey?
No, thanks.
You look so tense, Gordon.
Yeah, I guess I have been acting pretty jumpy tonight.
Well, you've hardly said 2 words to me since you came home.
The thing is, I've been thinking a lot, Pam.
About what?
About whether I had the nerve to tell you something. Something that happened about, 7 months ago.
What do you mean?
Pam, you remember that insurance convention I went to back in July in Atlantic City?
Of course I remember. I couldn't go with you because of Mother being in the hospital.
I wish you had been with me. Then nothing would have happened.
What did happen? Did you get into some kind of trouble?
Yeah, I got myself into trouble by being stupid, by drinking too much and letting Hal Emmons drink too much.
Emmons? You mean your supervisor?
I was still new on the job, you remember, Pam? I wanted to make good.
Yeah?
I was afraid of Emmons taking a dislike to me, afraid of crossing him. When we both got drunk that second night, Emmons insisted that we pick up these girls at the bar.
Gordon!
Honey, I swear I didn't want anything to do with it. I wasn't the least bit interested, but, Emmons is the kind of guy who uses conventions to swing a little, I told him I was crazy about my wife, that home cooking was good enough for me, but he just pressured me, Pam. Oh, Pam, can I make you understand?
Well, go on. What happened?
We brought the girls upstairs. They had adjoining rooms. They were professionals, you see.
Gordon.
Oh, honey.
Gordon, why do you have to tell me about this?
Please don't cry.
I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me.
It's on my conscience, Pam.
Your conscience?
Oh, sure, I could have kept my mouth shut. But I guess I needed to tell you. I guess I wanted you to know so that you could forgive me.
Gordon.
I've been tortured about it for months, honey. You have no idea what torture it's been for me.
But that's the dumbest thing of all. Don't you think I would have forgiven you a long time ago?
Yeah.
Oh, please. Hold me, Gordon.
Honey,
please.
It'll never happen again, honey. I swear.
Oh,
dear.
Darn it.
Yeah,
I was just getting cozy.
Okay, I'll get it. Hello.
Mr. Bailey, Dave Bliss here.
What do you want?
I have something for you, a present.
What is it?
About half a dozen photographs and the original negatives. I decided they really belong to you. That if you knew you were really out of danger, you'd sleep a great deal better. Do you want them?
All right. Put them in my mail, to my office.
And have some secretary open them by mistake? No, I don't think you'd care for that.
You could mark it personal.
Supposing I hand them over in person tonight.
Whereabouts?
Well, right now I'm in a bar called Adam and Eve's on 12th and Walnut. I'll be here for another hour if you can make it. Otherwise, well, it'll have to be some other time, that's all.
Oh, well. All right, I'll be there in half an hour.
Gordon, you're not going out?
Just for a little while, honey. I got some client business. Besides, I can use a little fresh air.
You're not still feeling bad, are you?
No, I feel just fine. I never felt better.
Maybe I'm crazy to do this, Bailey. Maybe I'm putting my neck into a noose, giving you back these photographs.
And why are you doing it?
Because of what you said to me. You said I was just becoming another blackmailer, another Kellerman. And I guess you were right. If I held on to these, I'd have become the very thing I despised.
Well, I give you credit for honesty, Bliss.
I hope that having these will change your mind about going to the police. I hope you'll realize that I did the right thing, that we all did the right thing.
I can't answer that.
Then you're still thinking about it?
You want to know something? I told my wife tonight about these.
What?
I told her all about the girl in Atlantic City. She knows exactly what happened. Oh, that doesn't mean to say she wouldn't be horrified to see it in black and white. That's why I'm glad to have these pictures. What else can I say but thanks?
You could say that you won't go to the police, ever.
Sorry. I can't make any promises.
Yeah. I was afraid you felt that way. Well, let's have another drink, okay?
No, not for me.
Just one more. Hey, Joey.
Coming.
Really, I have to be going. My wife's waiting at home for me.
What'll it be, Mr. Bliss?
It's trouble, Joey. All the trouble we can handle.
Yeah. I figured it had to be.
Hey, what is this?
Sit right there, mister.
Put that gun away. Oh, my God, Bliss, what are you doing?
Go on, Joey. All right, let's get the story straight now. What happened here, Joey?
Look, Sergeant, you know me. You know I don't like trouble with my joint.
Well, what did the guy do? Try to hold you up?
That's right. He come in, he sat down at the bar, he pulled out a .45 and stuck it in my gut.
Boy, that's a strange one, all right. I mean, the guy was some kind of insurance executive. It says so right here on his business
Well, he
card.
must have gone off his nut, Sarge. Look, you can ask anybody, all of my customers. This gentleman right here was at the bar.
Yes, officer. My name is David Bliss. I'm with the city, officer, and the bartender's right. The guy just sat down and pulled out the gun.
Yeah, that's true. And when the bartender tried to grab it away from him, it went off.
What's your name, lady?
Mrs. Edith Chester.
It was a pure case of self-defense, Sergeant.
I'm just glad nobody else got hurt, you know.
Yeah, you were lucky, Joey. You were all lucky. Okay, I'll need some statements now from some of you other witnesses.
And so for poor Gordon Bailey, there was no safety in numbers, only extinction. We admit that this is a grim demonstration of the old saying that in union there is strength. But we sincerely trust that justice finally prevailed. I'll be back shortly. If there's a moral to this story, it might be that eyewitnesses can't always be trusted, even when they're being honest. Of course, we don't worry about your eyes on this program. We're interested in your ears, and we have good news for you. Many thousands of ears are now listening to these exercises in imagination. We hope you'll continue to be an ear witness. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Evie Juster, Ralph Bell, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Are you old enough, and were you lucky enough to have been raised on A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson? If so, you must remember the one that began, I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. Well, in the musings of the very young, a shadow may seem a superfluous, if delightful thing, but in the world of parapsychology, the shadow is full of significance, mysterious and arcane. Our mystery drama, The Sinister Shadow, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Terry Keane. There are 23 separate definitions of the word shadow in Webster's International Dictionary. If you wish, you may read them all. But for our immediate purpose, we have selected definition number 8. A reflected image, as in a mirror or in water. Listen carefully to what follows, and you will understand why we selected this definition.
I'll tell you how it all started. I mean, that is, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm interested.
I don't know why you should be.
Well, I am.
It would kind of help me to clear up the whole thing in my head.
So tell me.
It was the darndest thing. I was on my way home from the bank. I'm a teller at the bank. It doesn't pay much, but it's a respectable kind of job, not like some,
Sure.
I was walking east on Lake Street. It was about 3:30, and I was looking at my shadow. See, I always walk with my head down. It's a terrible habit, but anyhow, that's the way I generally walk. And for some reason, I heard my mother's voice, the way I'd heard it about 1,000,000 times.
Stand up straight, for heaven's sake.
She was always saying that to me. Dory, for heaven's sake, stand up straight.
Don't slump.
Dory, don't slump, she'd say.
Throw your shoulders back. Stand erect.
Stand erect, Dory. Throw your shoulders back, Dory. Oh, how many times I'd heard her say that.
Yeah? Then what?
Well, I looked at my shadow and... my goodness, I looked like a dwarf or something. I could hardly see my head at all, and I didn't seem to have any shoulders. So, I straightened up. I threw my shoulders back, and I pulled in my stomach, and I held my head high, and I started taking long steps, swinging my arms.
And?
And I walked that way for, half a block maybe. But then I looked down at my shadow.
And?
My shadow still looked like a dwarf. All hunched over, no head showing, hardly any shoulders. You believe me, don't you?
Whatever you say.
Well, you can imagine how surprised I was.
Sure.
I mean, there I was, standing erect, and my shadow was all hunched over. I couldn't understand it. I was flabbergasted.
Naturally.
Now, it so happened that I was standing right in front of a bar and grill. Now, I'm not in the habit of going into those places, but I was so... I was really shook up.
Sure you were.
So I went in. It seemed like a nice place. There were not very many people. After all, it was the middle of the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know if to sit at a table or what. I really didn't know what I was doing there exactly. But then I saw a woman sitting at the bar. She was by herself, too. I'd heard that women do that these days, or I read it somewhere, so I thought, well, I'll go and I'll sit next to her. That way nobody will think I'm trying to pick up a man, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I hopped up on the stool next to her, and I just sat there, wondering what had happened to my shadow.
Excuse me.
What? Uh-oh, were you speaking to me?
I think the bartender wants to know what you want to drink.
Oh, what are you drinking?
I'm having a glass of white wine.
Oh, well, I'll have that.
She'll have a glass of white wine.
People seem to be drinking that a lot these days.
It's fashionable. A glass of white wine sounds very ladylike.
Yes, I guess it does.
It shows right away you're not a drunken dame.
I guess so.
On the other hand, you're not a prude. Not above lifting one on occasion. Oh, here's yours. Shall we?
What?
Lift one.
Oh, sure.
To the future. Whatever it is. You like it?
Oh, what?
Like the wine.
Oh, yes. I've had wine before. Several times.
I never have guessed.
Oh, beer, too.
No, fooling.
Oh, yes.
Look, am I bothering you? You want me to shut up?
No.
I talk too much sometimes. I can't seem to help it. I just go on, and it drives some people crazy. I can't seem to stop myself. So just tell me.
No, it's not that. It's just...
You don't have to listen to me.
No, I am listening.
The way you keep staring in the mirror.
That's just it.
What is? What's it?
Look in the mirror. Don't you see?
See what?
You and me, side by side.
So?
We look alike.
We do?
Don't you see? You must see. We're doubles.
Why, yes. So we are.
It was true. We looked exactly alike, and when she really looked at me, she could see it, too. Of course, nobody would notice it right away because, her clothes were very, very, mod. Isn't that what they say?
They used to.
Well, she had on blue jeans, very tight, very, revealing.
Uh-huh.
And then this top, kind of a magenta color, cut down to here. And these masses and masses of gold chains. And her hair, it was like light blonde, like mine, but all in tiny little curls. She told me later she'd had a permanent, but it certainly looked wonderful, sort of lighted up her face, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well, we got very friendly. Yes, we did. We really did. I told her all about what happened with my shadow, and she listened, and every once in a while she nodded her head and acted like she believed every word I was saying. Really.
Well, sure.
I've always heard that everybody has a double somewhere in the world, but I'd never met mine. Have you met yours?
No, I haven't.
Well, wait till you do. It will change your whole life. It certainly changed mine.
Certainly has.
I told her all about my mother, about hearing my mother's voice. Stand up straight, Dory. Don't slump, Dory. She understood that, too. It was really amazing.
I can imagine.
All of a sudden, I realized I'd been sitting there for almost an hour going on and on about all these things, and my mother must be wondering what on earth had become of me because, usually I come straight home from the bank, and it was almost 5 o'clock.
Yeah? So?
So I knew I'd get holy heck for being late because I always have to get the dinner. My mother does the shopping, but I get the dinner. So I jumped up all of a sudden and said goodbye in a hurry and went out. But this time...
Yeah? This time
I walked with my head up and my shoulders back. I stood up very tall and took long steps.
And?
And this time, my shadow was very tall, too. My shadow held up its head and took long steps all the way home.
Dory, it's me. Where in the name of heaven have you been? Do you know what time it is? Nearly 5 o'clock. Where were you?
I was detained.
Detained? They detained you at the bank?
Not at the bank.
Then where? You never go anyplace that I know of.
I just stopped to talk to somebody.
Did you forget I have guests coming for dinner?
Well, I guess I did.
The Swensons are coming, and the Morrisons. Oh, and the Morrison's son, Gordon. I think his name is. Remember him?
I don't know if I do.
Well, he got married about 10 years ago and moved out of town. But now he's getting a divorce. I thought maybe... look, I've put the ham in the oven. I thought I'd better when you didn't show up.
How big is it?
12 pounds.
So 18 minutes per pound?
At $3.50?
No, you start at $1.50 internal temp.
Well, you go take a look at it.
No, in a minute. I want to tell you about...
Dory, you'll have to make the sauce. I have no conception.
It is just prepared mustard and currant jelly.
Well, you take care of it.
Mother, I met somebody on the way home.
A man? You met a man?
No, a woman.
Oh, listen. About this Gordon Morrison. I understand his marriage wasn't too happy. Now, there weren't any children, so there won't be any trouble about the divorce. I believe he's a certified public accountant.
Mother, I want to tell you
He's
about
moving back here to live. A good CPA never has any trouble getting established, so I'm told.
Mother?
He's just your age, Dory. Give a year or two.
I wish you would listen.
Dory, what I am getting at is this is a chance for you.
Oh, Mother.
You're almost 36.
I wish you would.
Now, at dinner, please, don't sit there like a lump. Please don't. Say things. Join in. Be a part of the conversation. Be animated. The dinner will be good. We know that. And I'll make sure they know you cooked it. You'll make spoon bread, won't you?
Yes, sir.
But you have to do more than that. You have to act like you're having a good time, like you're enjoying yourself. Do you understand?
Yes.
Maybe if you took a drink. That often helps. I know it helps me. It helps most people. Now, do you think you could do that?
I could do that.
A cocktail, maybe.
I think maybe a glass of white wine. Maybe 2. I sat there like a lump. Once in a while, I'd think of something to say about something, but by the time I got around to saying it, they were talking about something else, you know.
I think I do.
Of course, they raved about the food. I really am a good cook.
I'll bet you are.
But I was all shut up in a cocoon, sort of. I couldn't get out.
Uh-huh.
And I could feel my mother getting madder and madder and more disgusted with me. But I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't blame her.
No?
No, because to her everything comes so easy, always has. She laughs a lot, smiles, she can talk about anything practically. The words just roll out of her mouth. She doesn't have to try to make an effort. It all just kind of comes naturally to her, and she can't see why it doesn't come naturally to me.
You're shy.
I guess you could call it being shy. I don't know. I just get sort of paralyzed when I have to talk to people. I want to go away or die or something.
You're talking to me.
Oh, yes, but...
But what?
You know all about my double.
Oh.
Do you know what I did the very next day? I went out and I had my hair cut short.
Oh?
And then I had a permanent. You like it, don't you?
Sure. It's nice.
Now I look exactly like her.
I'm going to bring you a comb. You can run it through those pretty blonde curls.
Why? Do I look awful?
No, you don't look awful at all. But you could stand a little sprucing up.
Okay.
You'll be going upstairs in a little while. You'll want to look your very best for that. It's important.
How would you feel if suddenly you came face to face with someone who looked exactly like yourself? How would you react? Would you advance happily thinking, why, what an attractive person? Or would you back off a bit thinking, what a loathsome creature? Not knowing what my own immediate response would be, I am content that my double should go his way while I go mine, and that we should be destined never to meet. I'll be back with Act 2 shortly. I said before that in case I do have a double, that there actually is another E.G. Marshall roaming the earth. I hoped that we would never meet. But fate has a way of ignoring our hopes, and that has set me to wondering, if we did meet, we two, would we get along? Would I like him? Would he like me? Or would we dislike each other intensely and even become enemies? I think I'll return to my first position. Let him go his way. I'll go mine.
You really like my hair this way?
I really do.
It's exactly like hers.
You just need to run a comb through it.
Well, you said you'd bring me one.
I will.
How about the blue jeans? You don't think I look silly in them?
No, not a bit.
My mother thought they were okay. She liked them. She liked my haircut, too.
That's nice.
No, not really.
Why not?
She had the wrong idea entirely. She didn't understand. You see, I couldn't tell her about meeting my double.
You couldn't?
Well, no. It was such a remarkable thing. I wasn't sure she'd believe me.
Maybe she would have.
Oh, no. She hardly ever believed me about anything. And she'd never believed I'd met my double. And if I told her, she might try to do something about it.
Like what, for instance?
Well, forbid me to see her, for one thing.
But you're 36 years old.
Oh, that wouldn't have made any difference to my mother. No, she would have found a way.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. And it was very important to me to be able to see my double. I saw her every day.
You did?
In the same bar and grill, sitting on those same 2 stools, drinking white wine. Oh, it was lovely, you know?
Uh-huh.
The only thing was, it made me late getting home. And my mother didn't like that. Not one bit.
Dory?
It's me.
Do you realize it's 5 o'clock?
It is?
Yes, it is. I suppose the bank detained you.
I was detained.
But not by the bank.
No, not by the bank.
Well, who then? Who detained you? Dory, are you seeing somebody behind my back?
What'd you get for dinner?
Chopped meat.
Enough for a meatloaf?
Dory, are you seeing a man?
I need 2 pounds for a meatloaf.
Who is he? Somebody at the bank?
No.
Well, where did you meet him? You never go anyplace. You didn't pick him up on the street, did you?
No.
Girls do that all the time these days.
I am not a girl.
You just better bet you're not. Listen, Dory, if he's a nice man, you know how much I want you to meet a nice man.
I know.
Nothing could make me happier. And with your new haircut and those jeans and that top, well, there's no reason why you shouldn't meet some nice man. And where are you going?
I'm going to make the meatloaf.
I want to know who this man is. I want to know where you met him. And I want to know where you see him every afternoon. Why don't you see him in the evening? Is he married? Is that why? Are you seeing a married man on the sly?
No.
Then why don't you bring him home here so I can meet him? What is he, some kind of crook?
No.
Then what's wrong with him that your own mother can't meet him?
Mother, I am not going to discuss this with you anymore. I'm going to make the meatloaf. I couldn't explain to her. She'd have wanted to meet my double. And that would have spoiled everything.
Why?
Well, because when you have a double, it's a very strange thing. It's not something you share with anybody. It's very personal and private, and it's not something you talk about. Not even to your own mother, especially to your own mother. It's your secret. Your very own secret. Your most precious secret. I don't know how to explain it to you if you don't know.
That's all right.
But you see, she kept after me and after me every day when I came home from the bar and grill. It got worse. She said she'd have me followed. She'd hire a detective and have me followed. She said she'd report me to the bank manager. She said she'd throw me out of the house. She said everything. And every day it got worse and worse till I could hardly stand it. If it hadn't been for my double and seeing her every day, I think I'd have gone crazy. But you see, I could talk to her about it, and she would be very sympathetic, and we'd drink our white wine, and I'd feel better, and I'd go home. But it was always the same thing as soon as I got there.
Oh, get in here.
What's the matter?
I watched you coming down the street.
What for?
You're a whole different person, you know that?
I know.
You don't walk all slumped over the way you used to. You hold your head up. You're 36 years old, and all of a sudden you walk like a human being. Now, what I want to know is what is the cause of all this? Or should I say, who's the cause of it all? I know you get out of the bank 3:30 at the latest. You've been getting home later and later, 5:30. Now, Dory, I know perfectly well you are not walking around by yourself or sitting in the library, because I smell liquor on your breath. You spend your time drinking with somebody.
Just a little white wine. I never get drunk. You've never seen me come home drunk. 2 little glasses of white wine, and that's all.
I never said you got drunk. I said you spend an hour or an hour and a half drinking with somebody. Now, I'm sick and tired of asking you who it is you're meeting on the sly. I'm your mother, and I've a right to know. Now, you look me straight in the eye and tell me who it is. Dory? Who is it?
Just somebody.
I know it's somebody. I want to know what somebody. It's nobody we know because I've asked all over town.
Asked people?
Well, how else am I going to find out? Not that I found out anything. A couple of people said they saw you go into the bar and grill on Lake Street a few times, but they never saw you with anybody.
You asked people about me?
Well, who do you meet in that bar and grill? Dory, are you going to tell me? I'll have to shake it out of you.
Mother, don't let me go.
I'll let you go when you tell me. Now, who is it?
My double. It's my double.
You're what?
Everybody has a double. Most people don't meet theirs, but I did. She was sitting at the bar.
What? What did you just say?
She was sitting at the bar.
You've been meeting a woman?
We look exactly alike.
You mean to stand there and tell me you've been getting drunk every day with a woman?
Not drunk.
A man, maybe?
A glass of wine.
Oh, but this is crazy.
It is not.
It's weird.
No, she's my double. She's like a twin, only it's better.
She's wicked. That's what she is.
She is not. Don't say that.
And so are you.
Don't say that or I'll kill you.
To think that my daughter...
I swear I'll...
My very...
Shut up,
daughter!
I will kill you! I was shaking all over. I was so angry.
Sure you were.
To think my own mother, my very own mother, would say such things about me. That she would even think them. It was horrible.
Of course.
And talking about her that way, she'd never even met her. Never even seen her.
Uh-huh.
She knew that I'd never... She knew me. She knew I would never... Oh, she should have known anyway.
I understand.
I got away from her and I ran out of the house. I couldn't possibly have stayed there. I just couldn't, because... when I said I'd kill her, I meant it. I really did. I didn't know how I'd do it. But I knew I'd do it if I stayed there. So I ran out of the house. She was still standing in the doorway, screaming at me, saying awful things. I just ran down the street. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have any idea where to go. I just ran. And all of a sudden, I was on Lake Street, in front of the bar and grill. And there she was.
Your double?
Yes. I could see her through the window. She was sitting at the bar just the way I'd left her. Oh, maybe an hour before. And there she was with a glass of wine in front of her. And I was so relieved to see her. The only person in the entire world I could talk to. So I opened the door and I went in. Oh, you're still here?
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, sit down. You're all out of breath.
Yes, I've been running all over town.
Sit down. You want some wine?
I don't think so.
Here, drink the rest of mine.
I thought you'd probably left by now.
I left when you did, but I came back.
You must have known I'd need you. Oh, listen. I had the most awful row with my mother.
What about?
You know she's been trying to find out who I've been seeing after banking hours.
Yes, I know.
And she's kept after me and after me. She thought I'd picked up with some man, some disreputable man that I was ashamed to bring home so she could meet him. And she said she'd hire a detective.
You told me.
And this time she said she'd been asking all over town different people if they'd seen me with anybody. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's like opening my mail, reading my private letters. I simply could not believe she'd do a thing like that. And
She grabbed hold of me by the arms. And she started to shake me hard, and she hurt me, and she wouldn't let me go. She said she'd shake the truth out of me.
Yes?
I had to make her stop. So I told her. I said it was you.
Yes?
Oh, not your name, because I don't know your name, but I said I was meeting my double, that everybody has a double, and I was so lucky that I had met mine.
Yes?
And then she really started to scream at me. She said I was wicked, and you were wicked, and crazy, and weird. And when she said that, it was like the top of my head just blew off. And I yelled back at her. I told her to shut up or I'd kill her. Yes, I said that. And I meant it.
It's all right, really.
And I would have if I hadn't gotten out of there.
Really, it's all right.
And if I go back there, I will.
There's no need to do that. I've already killed her myself.
She was so calm when she said it. I've already killed her myself. She said it like it was nothing.
Uh-huh.
And the peculiar thing was, it made me feel like it was nothing, too.
Really?
Yes. It seemed perfectly natural, perfectly logical. Like she'd done the only sensible thing.
Then what?
Well, we sat there and drank a little more wine and talked some very quietly. And then I came here.
You did the right thing.
I hope so.
Absolutely. Say, I told you I'd bring you a comb, and I haven't done it. Why don't I go fetch one now?
Oh, don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
I don't want to be alone. This is the first time I've told anybody, and I don't want to be alone.
Well, it won't take a minute.
Please?
Then you can fix yourself up a little before I take you upstairs.
A most efficient double, wouldn't you say? One capable of strong, direct, even violent action, and at the same time able to bring peace of mind and serenity, and the conviction that everything has been for the best. Now, if I could be sure of having a double like that... Oh, but no. So far, I don't think I want to take the chance. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. I said before that I still do not wish to meet my double. But now it occurs to me, were I to meet him, would I recognize him? Offhand, you'd say, of course. How could you fail to recognize a replica of yourself? But consider this. Do I really know what I look like? I think I do. It's a very familiar face. But have I ever really seen it? Is it possible ever to see it? I'm not sure that it is.
Thank you for the comb.
Don't mention it. See that you use it.
Oh, I will, right now.
We'll be going upstairs in about 20 minutes. So fix yourself up, you hear?
What's upstairs?
You'll see.
I wonder what's upstairs. I wonder...
Hello, Dory.
Oh, it's you.
How are you?
I was just going to comb my hair.
It needs it.
Nobody told me you were here.
Nobody knows. Are you glad to see me?
I think so.
You're not sure?
What about my mother?
What about her?
How did you do it?
I think I hit her with a chair.
Don't you know?
You know that little chair that stands in the front hall just to the left of the door?
Yes.
I picked that up and I held it up high and then I brought it down hard on the top of her head. Yes, that's what I did.
I could never have done that.
And then I choked her, just to make sure.
You did? Really?
Then when I was quite sure she was dead, I went back to the bar and grill.
You didn't even seem upset or anything.
Why should I have been? It was the only thing to do.
I suppose so.
There was no other way out.
But just the same, to kill a person...
People get killed all the time. People kill people all the time.
Not people I know.
Just the same it happens.
Well, I guess so. I know I read about it in the papers, but...
So why shouldn't it happen to you?
To my mother, you mean? I didn't do it.
No, of course you didn't. I did.
That's right.
Do you think I'm a terrible person because I did it?
Well,
when we were sitting in the bar and grill on Lake Street, you didn't seem to think I was so terrible.
No.
So why do you think I'm so terrible now?
I don't know if I do.
That's the way you're acting. You're being very critical.
But she was my mother.
Exactly.
Sometimes I don't understand you at all.
No?
I thought we were doubles.
We are.
Then why don't I understand what you're saying?
I don't know. It's really very exasperating.
You're not mad at me?
Not yet.
I mean, you won't leave me?
Not yet.
Not ever. Don't leave me ever.
Dory.
What? What is it?
I brought you some hot water. Now wash your hands and face. Haven't you combed your hair yet?
Oh, I was just going to.
Look, I'm putting this bowl of hot water down here. Now, there's a washcloth and a piece of soap. Use them.
I will.
Oh, before I forget.
What are you doing?
Taking down the mirror.
What are you doing that for?
Orders from upstairs.
You're always talking about upstairs. What is upstairs?
You'll find out soon enough.
Are you mad at me?
Do I sound mad?
Kind of.
Well, I'm not. Now, you wash your face and hands before that water gets cooled off. I'm going to check and see when they'll be ready for you.
Who?
The people upstairs.
Who are they?
Look, they're very nice, really. You don't have to be afraid of them. They mean well. They've got your best interests at heart. Believe me.
Why would they want to take my mirror away?
Just a precaution. They were afraid of what you might do.
Do? I wouldn't do anything.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Then why?
Better safe than sorry, and that's how they figure. Now listen, I'm going to go upstairs and check on how soon they'll be ready to see you. Meantime, you wash up, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
What is she talking about? They're going to do anything? Where's the soap? Oh, here.
Hello.
I thought you'd gone away.
Not at all.
Look, if I said anything to make you angry...
You were very snippy.
I was?
How about my killing your mother?
Well, after all...
You're getting very holier than thou all of a sudden.
I don't mean to.
Sitting in the bar and grill, you seem very pleased at what I'd done.
Yes.
After all, I did it for you. She was your mother, not mine. I didn't know her from a hole in the wall. She meant absolutely nothing to me.
She did to me.
Oh, the way you talked, I'd never have guessed.
That was just talking.
You wanted to kill her, you told me
that
so.
That was talk. Don't you understand? That
Pretty
was talk.
serious talk.
I would have never done it. Never. I wouldn't have.
Of course you wouldn't have. That's why I did it for you.
I'm going to tell them you did it.
You are?
You don't mind?
What can they do to me?
They will catch you. I'll tell them what you look like, and they'll go after you, and they'll catch you.
What will you tell them I look like?
Well,
What do I look like? Come on. Take a close look. Now, tell me, what do I look like?
You look just like me.
Of course. We're doubles.
Okay, now, you ready? Because they're ready for you.
What?
You haven't even washed your face.
No,
The water's not even warm. Why did I go to all the trouble to bring you hot water?
Well, you're not going to throw it out?
Well, what good is it now? You haven't combed your hair either. What have you been doing while I was out of the room?
My double was here. I was talking to her.
Oh.
Oh, I see. You're double. Well, how did things go with your double?
Not very well.
Oh? In what way?
We had a kind of a quarrel.
I see.
We're not getting along.
Look, it's time we were getting upstairs. So come on. You'll have to go as you are because they do not like to be kept waiting.
You said the people upstairs, they were nice?
They are. Basically, very nice. Now, come on. Turn right here. That's it.
What will they do to me?
They won't do anything. They'll just talk to you. The stairs are straight ahead. We have to walk up. And, of course, they'll want you to talk to them. Come on, up we go.
What will I talk to them about?
Oh, almost anything. Anything you've got on your mind.
Should I talk to them about my mother?
If you feel like it.
Should I tell them she's dead?
If that's what you feel like telling them.
I think I'll tell them that.
Okay.
And something else I'll tell them.
What's that?
I'll tell them who did it.
It's one more flight up.
Okay.
You're going to tell them about your double?
Yes. Definitely. I'm going to tell them she killed my mother.
All right.
You think it's okay to tell them that?
I think it's exactly what you should tell them.
Of course, if I tell them, I may not ever see her again.
Oh? Why not?
Well, when you were out of the room and I was talking to her, I got the feeling she didn't want me to tell anybody. Of course, I'd already told you, but you wouldn't tell, would you?
Certainly not.
She said she did it for me.
Uh-huh.
And I understand that. But I didn't ask her to. Did I?
Look, here we are. This is the room. They're waiting for us.
I'm scared. I don't want to go in.
Now, there's nothing to be afraid of.
But I don't know these people.
They're very nice, really. You'll like them.
No, I won't, and they won't like me.
Yes, they will.
They think I killed my mother, and they'll ask me all about it, and it'll be awful. No, I don't want to do it.
Dory, stop it. Now, you just stop it.
I know. I won't do it. You hit me. You hit me.
I want you to listen to what I have to say. Listen to me carefully. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are going into that room with me, and you are going to tell those people in there exactly what you told me. Start to finish. Got that?
I can't.
Those people in there are doctors, Dory. They want to help you.
They're not policemen?
Whatever gave you the idea they were policemen?
I just thought...
Well, you thought wrong. And there's something else I'm going to tell you. Something I'm not supposed to tell you because I'm just a nurse here. But I'm going to tell you anyway. There are 3 doctors in that room. 2 are men and 1's a woman. And there is some possibility that there'll be another woman in there with them. Your mother.
My mother's dead.
Your mother is not
My
dead.
double, she killed her. She hit her over the head with a chair, and then she choked her. She did it for me. My mother's dead.
Your mother is very much alive, and there isn't a mark on her. Now, are you ready to go in there?
Okay.
Wait a second. Look at your shadow. All hunched over. Aren't you ashamed? That's it. No, you're standing tall. And your shadow is, too. All right, Dory. Go on in. Nobody is going to hurt you.
Now you know. Dory's double lived in her shadow. Then, in her image reflected from the big mirror behind the bar, Later, a reproduction of herself in the small hospital mirror where she combed her hair. And finally, her own face seen in a bowl of water. So she got a glimpse of a second self, strong and competent, and possessing the capacity for rage, even murder. I'll be back shortly. So, maybe I do believe that I have a double, and that he and I have a rendezvous somewhere, sometime. And he will have qualities I never suspected in myself. Some pleasant, perhaps. Perhaps others very, very unpleasant indeed. I wonder, am I ready for this encounter? Not today, no. Maybe tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, or, well, someday. Our cast included Terry Keane, Grace Matthews, and Joan Shea. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to our house. It's a haunted house, we admit. Haunted by strange creatures, hidden terrors, the cries of spirits, and the moans of unravaged victims. But it's a pleasant place to visit, even if you wouldn't want to live here. We're going to introduce you to a most unusual heroine. Not the sort of woman you might expect to encounter in a story of crime and violence. Our mystery drama, The Final Vow, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Rosemary Rice.
et Filius, et Spiritus Sancte. Amen. Pater noster, qui es in coeles, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut.
You're hearing a familiar sound at the Holy Name Convent. The sound of the Holy Sisters at their devotions. But if you had been allowed to enter the chapel and seen the faces half hidden among the folds of their wimples, you may have seen something more than sacred concentration, because one of their number is missing.
Sister Pamela? Sister, are you in there?
Yes, I'm here. Come in.
Oh, Sister Pamela, you've been crying.
No, I'm all right. I'm just not feeling very well. I asked Reverend Mother if I could be excused this morning.
Oh, now, you can't fool me. I can see rivers on your cheeks, Sister. Now, you've done nothing but cry for weeks.
Sorry, Sister Jim. I tried so hard to hide it.
Why can't you be happy, dear? Don't you know it's spring? Can't you feel God's love for the world when you see a day like this?
It's my fault, Sister Jim. I can only blame myself.
Oh, nonsense. There's no one to blame. You're young, child. Now, tears are a pleasure when you're young. Here, let me wash your face. Sister, you're not thinking about what we spoke of the other day.
I haven't been thinking of anything. I'm trying not to think.
And have you prayed?
Oh, I've prayed. I've prayed for humility, for obedience. But there wasn't any answer in my heart. Only silence. Do you suppose that...
Hush, child.
But if I'm wrong, Sister, if I truly belonged here, wouldn't I know? Wouldn't I feel it inside?
Our Lord called you when you were a little girl. Almost from the day you were born.
Oh, maybe it only seems that because I was raised at the holy name, because of an accident of time and place. How can I really know, Sister?
We mustn't talk about it now. I have much more interesting things to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
I didn't come here to wash your pretty little face. I came here to tell you some good news. We're going on a trip.
A trip?
Now, won't that be nice? Why, it's just what you need, I think. A nice little journey somewhere. And Reverend Mother wants to talk to you about it. That's what I came to tell you.
She wants to see me now?
Yes, child. Right now.
Sister Pamela, have you ever heard of a man named William Michael Downey? He was a student at the Holy Name long before you were born.
No, Reverend Mother. I don't know him.
Consider yourself fortunate.
Pardon?
Oh, never mind. This man, Downey, and Sister Lydia were once very close. Her affection for the man is the wonder of my life.
I don't think I understand.
Well, he's just written her a letter. It asked for some representative of the Holy Name to pay him a visit, not on a spiritual errand. Well, I might as well tell you everything. The man is a known criminal.
Criminal?
He spent many years in prison, and far too many, I gather, out of it. His crimes have earned him a certain amount of material success, even a degree of false respectability. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sister?
I think so.
Well, I'm sending you and Sister Jem to see him. It's only a day's journey. Now, you'll have to take the train into the city. If you left tomorrow morning, you could return by Saturday or even Friday evening.
But, Reverend Mother...
I'm sure the trip will do you good, Sister. I know how peaked you've been lately.
May I speak, Reverend Mother?
Very well.
There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. Something about myself.
Please, Sister, not now. Oh. This errand is a duty we owe Sister Lydia. As you know, the poor woman is dying.
Yes, I know, but...
I'd send someone in your place, but you know the difficulties we've had with illness. Our students are suffering and our chores are neglected. Now, we can discuss any personal problems you have on your return.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Sister Therese will give you your instructions about the journey. Don't be afraid of this man, Downey. Your strength is greater than his. And Sister Pamela, one more thing.
Yes?
Take good care of Sister Jem. She may not have your courage. It must be 10 years since I've been at a railway station. It makes me dizzy. I think the exit is this way. Well, now, don't walk so fast, Chuck. Did Sister Therese say it was very far to Mr. Downey's house? Oh, not very far. She said we could reach it by bus or taxi. Oh, well, let's take a taxi, dear. I really am exhausted. Oh, poor Sister Jem. This is a long trip for you. Well, I don't mind. For Sister Lydia's sake. I'm glad Mr. Downey wrote her, aren't you? I don't know. I've yet to hear anything good about Mr. Downey. Why, there's something good in everyone, child. Did you hear the chimes? It sounds like the bell in our tower. Oh, it's quite a grand house.
Well, so you're here.
Mr. Downey?
Yeah, I'm here. Come in, sisters.
I'm Sister Pamela, and this is Sister Jem from the Holy Name.
Yeah, I know. I know where you're from, sisters. Come in, sit down.
Oh, thank you. I am a bit tired.
Can I offer you something? A drink, maybe? No, I mean, water or something.
Well, not for me, thank you.
No, thank you, Mr. Downey. We stopped off in a restaurant before we came here.
Yeah, fine. Well, how's Sister Lydia?
She's all right, but as you know, she was too ill to make this journey.
Yeah. She's a funny woman. It's 40 years since I left the Holy Name. She still writes to me. I got a card at Easter, a card at Christmas, a letter on my birthday. I got a hunch she even mentions me in her prayers.
Well, you should be very glad.
Why? You think your prayers have helped me?
I do, yes.
Oh, and have all your prayers been successful, sister?
Your home is lovely. You must be a great admirer of religious
You
art.
haven't answered my question, sister.
Prayers aren't business deals, Mr. Downey. And you can't judge them as successes or failures.
It sounds like your prayers haven't been working out so good. But then you're new at the game, aren't you? I mean, you look very young, sister. How long have you been at the Holy Name?
I was a student there before taking my vows.
I see. It was a lot easier to join the order, wasn't it? Instead of going out and facing the cold, cruel world.
I'd rather not talk about me, Mr. Downey.
Look, I've been through it all myself, you know. In all my years, I never found a better hideout than the Holy Name. Yeah. The world's a noisy, messy place full of problems. Why ask for trouble if you can avoid it?
Please, Mr. Downey.
Okay, sister. Look, I'll get down to business.
Just what is your business, Mr. Downey?
Well, as you can see, sister, it's art. Religious art.
What?
Yeah. And I got a present for Sister Lydia. Here it is.
Oh, Mr. Downey. It's St. Francis. Oh, how beautiful it is.
Here you go. That's a little heavy, but it'll fit right into that suitcase.
Oh, it looks very old.
Well, when I heard the old woman wasn't feeling well, I thought I'd like to send her something. It should look nice in the chapel, don't you think?
Oh, this is very kind of you, Mr. Downey.
Yeah, I would have preferred handing it to Sister Lydia myself, but I'll be blessed if I'll set foot in that gloomy old place myself again.
Yes, you would be blessed. May I see it? Of course. How old is it, Mr. Downey?
Oh, about 5 centuries.
What?
Mm-hmm. Comes from the Medici Palace. It was sculpted by Donatello, you know him?
Donatello, of course. What? It must be terribly valuable.
I think the word is priceless.
I don't know what to say. It's such a magnificent...
Well, you just tell Sister Lydia that little Willie Downey is sorry he never replied to her letters. He hopes this will make it up to her.
You know something? Sister Jem was right about you.
Yeah? About what?
Well, she said there was good in everyone.
me carry the suitcase for a while, dear? It's so awfully heavy. No. It's all right. Now, are you sure about the train time? Well, maybe I'd better look at the schedule then. I just can't figure out all those tiny little numbers, even if I could see them without my glasses. Let's see. Sister Therese said there would be a train at 7:45. Oh, dear. Well, that's almost an hour from now. I'm sure there must be an earlier one. Yes, here it is. The next train's at 6:39, lower level. Oh, that's only 3 minutes from now. We'll have to hurry. Oh, dear. I hope we make it. All we can do is try.
Can I help you, sister?
What?
Let me help you with that suitcase. It looks pretty heavy.
No, I think I can manage. Well, come to think of it. Yes, thank you.
Okay. You going to the lower level?
Yes. To the Bromwell train, track 40. It leaves very soon, I'm afraid.
Don't worry. We'll make it.
Come along, Jim. Oh, thank heaven for that young man. Oh, I wish he wouldn't walk so fast. Oh, maybe this is a mistake. Sister, maybe we better wait for the 7:45. Please, it's just a little ways longer, Sister Jim. Can you see him? No. The crowds are so thick. They're so thick. He can make it. He must be waiting for us at the gate. There it is, gate 40. I don't see anyone. Perhaps he went on the train. Well, what? Why would he do that? I don't know. Why isn't he here? Charles, look. They're closing the gate. We've missed the train. Where's the young man? Why isn't he here? Oh, Sister Jim, he's not here. Where could he be? I don't know. You don't possibly think he... No. It can't be. He was just being polite. He wanted to help. Oh, child, why did you trust him? Why? He's got to be here, Sister Jim. He's just got to be here with the statue.
But the young man isn't there. And very soon, Sister Pamela and Sister Jim will draw the only possible conclusion. That this young man was not a Boy Scout looking for his good deed for the day. That he was the kind of young man who hangs around places like railroad terminals, looking for the good deal of the day. And it looks like he's managed to get one of the best deals of his life. Even the bells of the Holy Name Convent have a sad and hollow sound today as Sister Pamela sits with head bowed before the Reverend Mother and listens to a different kind of litany from her lips.
Are you a child, an infant? God gave you a brain. Do you think your vows excused you from having common sense, did you?
No, Reverend Mother.
You were given a trust, sister, a sacred trust. No matter how wicked that man Downey is, his gift was an offer of repentance. I won't even speak of its material value.
Please, Reverend Mother, I've said how sorry I am.
Yes, I know you want forgiveness. That would be simple for both of us, wouldn't it? All right, Sister Pamela. You have my forgiveness.
Thank you.
Only... what shall I give Sister Lydia? Our sincere regrets. Do you know what that statue would have meant to her? To hold it in her hands, to know who gave it. Can't you see it? It was more than a gift to the holy name. It was her reward for a lifetime of devotion and faith.
Well, perhaps the police will find it. I pray for that, Reverend Mother. It's all I pray for.
We're all praying, sister. All right. What happened at the police station?
Nothing, I'm afraid. They gave Sister Jem and me pictures to look at, pictures of men, criminals. We couldn't recognize the one in the terminal.
Oh. Well, that lieutenant who was here, what was his name?
Lieutenant Jacoby.
Did he hold out any hope?
Not very much.
No, of course he couldn't. The thief was clever. He was probably accustomed to preying upon the innocent. And don't be too proud of that innocence, child. It isn't synonymous with virtue. Well, what next?
Well, we're going back to the police headquarters this afternoon. And they're going to have us look at some men. Lineup, they call it.
All right then, sister. I won't keep you any longer. Didn't you hear me? You can go.
Reverend Mother, I wanted to say something.
Then, please, say it.
I wish to leave the order, Reverend Mother.
Oh, you can't know what you're saying.
I know, Reverend Mother.
Sister, you're not a child. You must not respond to trouble like a child.
I've thought about it. I've thought and prayed.
When a child is naughty, it thinks of running away from home. Your home is with God, sister. You cannot run away from Him.
I'm not running away from God. I wish to leave the order. I'm not suited, Reverend Mother. I've known that for some time. Mr. Downey was right about me.
Mr. Downey? Why would anything that man said affect you?
He said, some people retreat to God, advance towards Him. Well, that's what I've done. I've hidden myself from the world for the wrong reasons.
Is that so bad, Sister Pamela? Sometimes we do the right things for the wrong reasons.
But I haven't been honest. Not with myself, not with you, and not with God. What happened in that terminal was like a punishment.
No, sister.
If you had sent someone else, the statue would be here by now in the chapel. I know.
Well, it may yet be. We can't know the future.
I have to leave. There's no other way. I must.
All right, sisters. Be sure and look them over carefully. All the men you'll see on that stage have worked the same kind of crime in the past. Helping women with their luggage and then helping themselves to the contents.
Lieutenant Jacoby, do you think the man knows what he stole? Its true value?
Oh, doubtful. His ignorance may work in our favor, so we're keeping the facts quiet. If he knew he had a statue worth a fortune, he'd make himself harder to find.
But it has no price. It's an art treasure. He couldn't really sell it, could he?
There are crooks and crooks these days, sister. There are collectors who don't mind stolen merchandise, even if they can't display it openly. Just the same, we're assuming the thief won't know it's anything but a hunk of bronze. Who knows? Maybe he'll think it's a lamp. Well, we ready? Here come the boys.
Lieutenant, they can't see us, can they?
No, sister, but you'll see them, all right. All right, number one, step forward.
He isn't the one, I'm sure.
Step back into place, number one. Number two.
No, he's much older than the man.
Do any of them look right, sister?
Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. That one at the end.
Have we hit the jackpot?
I'm not sure. I didn't see him for more than a second or two, but he's the same age and size.
Number 6, front and center. Look at him again, sister.
I'm just not sure.
What's your name, mister?
James K. Bresson. What can I do for you?
I'll ask the questions. What are you doing with yourself these days, Bresson? Still working the terminals?
Oh, you got me all wrong, mister. I'm duly employed.
Who would employ you, Bresson?
I work for the Gramercy Printing Company over on 29th Street in the shipping department.
Not snatching any more suitcases?
I never snatched any suitcase. That last time was a bum rap.
Well, what do you think?
The voice. The voice sounds like him. Sister Jen, I never heard the voice.
You ever go to church, Bresson?
Yeah, how's that?
You ever do much business with nuns?
What is this? You trying to convert me?
He could be the one. Sister Jem. Oh, no.
I don't think so, child. Now, I remember a much taller man, a much thinner.
Bresson, you were hanging around the Union Terminal on Friday night, weren't you?
Friday?
Say around 6:30?
No, Friday night I was with my girl. You don't believe me? Ask her. I was at her apartment, 5 o'clock to midnight.
What's the name of your girl?
Her name's Bess Mackin. She lives at 200 Rice Avenue. I never left her for a minute.
You see, child, he couldn't be the one.
Don't let an alibi fool you.
I'm sure he's not the one, Sister Pamela. Now, let's not make things worse by accusing an innocent man. No. I don't want to make things worse.
Well, sister?
No. I guess I'm not sure after all, Lieutenant. I'm not sure about anything. I wish you wouldn't do this, Sister Pamela. I just know it's a mistake. I can't help it, Sister Jem. I have to go. I can't even recognize you, child. I've forgotten how you look in ordinary clothes. Yes, they are ordinary, Sister Jem. And maybe I am, too. Have you said goodbye to everyone? Yes. I've just seen Sister Lydia. She was very weak, but she still managed to ask me that question. What question was that? About the statue of St. Francis. She asked if it had been recovered yet. Oh, dear. Then you know that they haven't told her it was stolen. Only that it was misplaced. Yes. She still thinks they'll find it. She still believes that she'll see it before she dies. Yes. Mrs. Gunderson? Yes? I was told you had a room to rent. Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. You all alone? Yes, ma'am. My name is Pamela Wiley. Well, I don't know. People have to be real careful these days. It was Father McKinney at St. Mary's who recommended your place. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I've got a nice room on the second floor. $14 a week, and it includes breakfast and supper. You go out to work? I will be. Whereabouts? I work at a company nearby. Uh-huh. You work there long? Well, I haven't started yet. I just went for a job interview this morning, and I start work on Monday. Oh. What kind of a place is it? It's a printing company. It's called the Gramercy Printing Company on 29th Street.
Hey, who's got the Fisher invoices? Come on, I need all them packing slips. Well, what happened to Bucktooth Betty?
I'm sorry?
The girl who used to work here. She get canned or something?
Oh, well, I really wouldn't know.
Oh, you're her replacement, is that it? Oh, I gotta tell you, honey, you're some improvement.
I suppose that's a compliment?
Let me give you a tip about this place. Now, don't be an eager beaver. Nobody likes a hard worker. They spoil it for the rest of us. My name's Jimmy Bresson. What's yours?
Pamela Wiley.
Well, give me a hand, honey.
What?
Oh! Now, don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. Just looking for the evidence. Wedding rings, engagement rings, and so forth. Now, everything checks out okay. And I mean everything.
May I have my hand back, please?
Listen, you live in town? And not in the sticks or anything like that.
I live in the city, yes.
Well, maybe we could take in a movie tonight.
I'm sorry, I'm busy tonight. I'm busy most nights.
Look, if you're afraid to go out with me alone... I mean, if you've been hearing things from some of the chicks around here...
Oh, no, I haven't heard anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a little party on Friday night. Just a few friends of mine. Some of them from the company. How about joining us?
Well,
I don't know if I can.
Well, make an effort, okay? I'll give you the address. It's 200 Rice Avenue, apartment 4C. 4C. The name is Bess Mackin.
Bess Mackin.
Yeah, come around 9, okay?
Yes, I'll try.
Hey, honey, I'm sure glad you could make it. You're just what this party needs, baby. A new face, and a real pretty one, too.
I don't know if I can stay very long.
Oh, sure you can, honey. You can stay close to old Jimmy. I want to find out if it's true what they call you at the office.
Oh? What do they call me?
The Saint. Now, didn't you know? Saint Pamela. I don't mind that, honey. Saints are okay. They have a way of turning into sinners.
Please, if you don't mind, I'm awfully warm.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, baby. Warm you up.
Please take your hand away.
Come on, Saint Pamela. I know what you need. You need some fun and games, and I'm the guy who knows all the rules.
Don't stop it! There you are.
Well, hi, you Bess, honey. Hey, I want you to meet somebody. I want you to meet Saint Pamela. Saint, this is my good friend, Bess Mackin.
You bum. I saw what you were doing.
Oh, just getting acquainted, that's all. Getting to know what a saint is like.
Well, get out of here. This is my place, and I want you out of it.
Oh, please, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I'll leave.
No, it's him I want out of here. Did you hear me, Jimmy? Get out!
Sure, Bess, sure. I'm going. I'll be over at the Silver Crown if any of you get lonely for me.
Oh, that bum. That miserable bum. I don't know why all the men I meet are bums. I just don't understand.
Oh, Bess, please, don't drink anymore. It's not helping.
Oh, nothing helps. Nothing. You know what life is, honey? I'll tell you what it is. It's like one of those wrap boxes under the Christmas tree in the department store. Just a fancy package and nothing in it.
Bess, may I talk to you?
Me?
Well, the reason I stayed is I wanted to ask you about yourself.
Why would you care about me?
Are you alone? Do you have any family?
My mother's dead.
And your father?
That bum. He ought to be.
Yes. Do you ever go to church?
Me? Of course not.
Even when you were a little girl?
Oh, sure, when I was a kid. Oh, that Jimmy, that dirty stinker. Why do I do it? Why do I put up with it?
Well, does he treat you badly?
Oh, he doesn't treat me, period. You think he ever takes me anyplace? If we go to a bar, who do you think buys the drinks? He says that's his idea of women's lib.
Well, why do you do it then? Put up with him.
He gave me one present in my whole life. One lousy present. This piece of junk.
It's a pretty bracelet.
No, it's junk. I know where he got it. At that pawn shop around the corner from that cheap crook Wormer.
A pawn shop?
I bet he didn't even pay for it. I bet him and Wormer had a poker game.
Does he go there often?
Well, he gets everything there except groceries.
And does he ever sell things there?
Oh, sure he does. Buy and sell every week. Hey, what do you want to know that for?
Well, I was just interested, Bess. Just very interested.
Well, Pamela Wiley, formerly Sister Pamela, seems to be on a crusade of her own. And like the crusaders before her, her goal is a sacred object. But the crusaders of the past had much trouble before they even reached their goal. Will Pamela? We'll find out when I return with Act 3. Pamela Wiley is taking one of the longest walks of her life. It's only a few blocks long, but her destination is the doorway of Wormer's pawn shop just around the corner from 200 Rice Avenue. She pauses at the window, so covered in dust and grime that she cannot even see her reflection in the glass. It's just as well, because if she did, she would have seen the reflection of a very tense and frightened young lady.
Wanna buy?
What?
You here to hawk something or buy something, miss?
Oh, buy.
Only reason I ask, it's a little early. I don't like to make appraisals this early, I'm still half asleep.
Oh, yes, I understand. Of course, I don't know if you have what I want. I'm looking for something ornamental for my apartment.
Well, like what?
I don't really know. Perhaps an interesting lamp or something.
Sorry, I don't carry lamps.
Oh, well, some interesting... Oh, an antique, maybe.
Well, that's the antique store you want, lady. This is a pawn shop.
Well, do you have any religious objects?
I got rosaries, jewelry, some pictures. You tell me what you want, I'll look for it.
I'm not really sure. Maybe some sculpture would be nice.
Sculpture? You mean like a statue?
Yes. Oh, yes, that would be perfect. Do you have any religious statues, small ones?
I'll go check in the back. You wait here. Sorry I had to keep you waiting. I think I got a nice statue of St. Francis.
St. Francis?
Yeah, the one with the birds. Come to think of it, it should be right over here. Yeah. Here it is.
Oh.
This the kind of thing you mean?
Oh, yes. Oh, it is the kind of thing.
It's a little beat up looking, but you could polish it up real nice. It wouldn't look bad at all.
Oh, yes, I wouldn't mind that.
It's a real fine piece of work, Don't think it's just junk.
Oh, no.
It ain't cheap either.
How much?
Well, on account of it's my first sale today, I'll tell you what. It's yours for $20.
Well, it's a little more than I thought.
Take it or leave it.
Oh, it's all right. I'll take it. I think I have a $20 bill in my purse.
Here. I'll help you with
that.
What
are you doing?
Help you find that 20 in your purse.
You're spilling everything out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm seeing what spills out,
Give it back to me.
All I want to do is check, miss. In my business, we like to know who we're dealing with.
Jimmy.
You got here fast.
I didn't even have time to button my shirt. All right, what did you find?
Well, what is this?
Nothing in her purse, no gun, no identification. You sure she's a cop?
I don't know, but she's been acting like a cop, all right. So I told you to call me if she showed up. All right, what about it, honey? You want to tell Jimmy all about it?
Please, I just came in to buy something.
You were pumping Bess after the party. She told me about it last night when she came to the Silver Crown.
But I'm not with the police, I swear it.
Then why all the questions, huh? Why all the nosing around?
You're hurting me.
Take it easy. I don't want no trouble in here.
There's something. She's got to be. Bess told her I do business in your place, and now she shows up here the next morning. Don't that sound fishy to you?
Well, it's funny.
Come on, baby, give.
Jimmy, don't. I was just the statue. Oh, I just wanted the statue.
The what?
I guess she means this thing.
What's the statue got to do with... Wait a minute. Wait. You're right, Wormer. She's not a cop. Yeah, she's been acting like a cop, but that's not what she is.
Please. Oh, please let me go. I didn't mean any harm. Please let me go.
No,
Please.
Sugar, you're not a cop at all. What you are is a nun.
Are you nuts?
It was in her suitcase. I snatched it from her at Union Station. Only what's she doing here?
Listen, I'm not a nun anymore. I left the order over a month ago. I had to find the statue, don't you see? It was a gift to the convent, and it meant so much to them.
I told you it was bad luck robbing the nun.
Shut up.
I didn't come here to get you into trouble. I didn't want anything but the statue. I swear it. I swear it.
Oh, you went to a lot of trouble, too, didn't you? You took that job at Gramercy just to get next to me.
Yes, that's true.
Can you beat that? You ever hear anything like that, Wormer? Let me see that statue.
Here.
It's valuable, Jimmy, but only to the church, only for its meaning, that's all.
Valuable?
Spiritual, I mean. It's not gold or anything, Jimmy, I swear it. Please, it's only bronze.
She's right, Jimmy. I know gold when I see it. It's a piece of junk. Give her the thing. Let her go.
You jerk. You believe that junk about spiritual value? This thing is old. Yeah, I should have seen it before. It's maybe hundreds of years old.
So what?
It may be worth a fortune.
Huh? Hey, you know, you could be right. Some of this religious stuff runs into thousands.
Yeah, maybe we could make a deal with some art collector. Yeah, we could handle it through Mike the broker. He'll know what it's worth.
You want to bring Mike in on this?
Why not? It's his specialty.
But what about the girl?
That depends.
Please, Jimmy, you don't have to sell it. I'll pay whatever you ask.
Well, how much, honey? Think you could scrape up a couple of grand?
If you'll give me time.
Now, you see what I mean? It is worth plenty. Now, you take the sister in the back room, Wormer, and we'll call Mike. We'll tell him to come to us.
He won't do it.
He'll come when he hears what we have.
What happens if we make a deal? What about her?
If the deal is good enough, it'll be worth anything.
I don't know. It's been 2 hours. He ain't here yet.
He'll be here. Stop worrying.
How can I help it? Listen, Jimmy, that gag you got on the nun, you think it's okay?
She can breathe. Can you breathe, sugar? Just meditate, honey. You know how to do that, don't you? There he is. I told you he'd be here. Hey, Mike, we're in the back room.
Well. It's a pretty picture. Who's the girl?
She's a nun, Mike. No kidding.
A nun? In those clothes? With a gag over her mouth?
She started making too much noise. We had to keep her quiet. Listen, Mike, I got something that's going to knock your eyes out.
Listen, my name isn't Mike Bresson. It's Mr. Downey to you.
Yeah, sure, but look at this, Mr. Downey, the statue.
We figured it was valuable on account of the nun. Went to so much trouble to find it. She even left the convent.
Now, we want good terms, Mr. Downey. 50.
Now, wait a minute, not so fast. What happens to the girl after?
Now, we'll take care of her. You can trust us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll bet I can. All right, let's see the statue.
All right, here. Look at it.
You had this on sale here?
I was going to sell it for $20. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine it. Since it's only worth $2.
What?
You heard me. Melt it down for scrap. Maybe it's worth $3, $3.50. The next time you guys handle junk, call a junk dealer, but don't call Mike.
It's got to be worth something.
Look, don't teach me my business, Junior.
But the nun, she went to so much trouble.
Yeah, the nun. Don't you know about nuns? They don't understand about money. They're not smart like you and me. They'll kill themselves over a piece of junk just because it was blessed. Oh, you'd be amazed at the dumb things they do, all that working and praying and don't get a nickel out of it.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm taking this gag out of her mouth here. There. You better not get her sore at you. She's liable to say a prayer and send you all to hell. Come on, miss. I'm taking you out of this place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We got to get something out of this.
You said $20, didn't you? There. Consider yourself lucky. Let's go, sister.
Oh, Mr. Downey, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to thank you.
Just take the statue where it belongs, and say hello to God for me.
And so Pamela Wiley returned to the Holy Name Convent. And this time, she wasn't alone. St. Francis was with her. And you'll be pleased to know that she was in time to place the statue before the dimming eyes of Sister Lydia. Nice to have a happy ending for a change, isn't it? Despite the fact that the story you've just heard ended happily, we hope you won't continue to expect sweetness and light from the Radio Mystery Theater. Unfortunately, most of the people we deal with are not nearly as nice as Sister Pamela Wiley, or Big Mike Downey for that matter. But if you don't mind spending some time with thieves, murderers, monsters, and other assorted villains, listen for us next time. Our cast included Rosemary Rice, Bryna Rayburn, Ann Petoniak, Jack Grimes, Joe Silver, and Ken Harvey. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall. The young soldiers fret and worry about the bullet that has their number on it. But it doesn't bother the old soldiers at all. They can feel fatalistic about and resigned to the bullet that has their number. The one that really worries them is the bullet that's labeled, "To whom it may concern." Our mystery drama, To Whom It May Concern, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Marion Seldes and Ian Martin. Something beautiful and vital has gone out of our lives. The ability to just sit back and relax. The difference between us and the generations that preceded ours is that we have learned how to save time, whereas they knew how to enjoy it. They had time for everything. And this is the story of a man who lived back then, when there was time, just before World War I. Come with me now to the New York Club of Dr. Adams Mandeville, a place of fine old wine, mellow cigars, gleaming crystal, and easy conversation on a May evening in the year 1915.
Hello there, Dr. Mandeville.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Forbes.
Do you mind if I join you?
Oh, please.
We see so little of you here at the club these days.
And I'm afraid you shall see even less. I'm off to London.
London? Oh, you can't be serious. There's a war.
Well, we're not involved.
Not yet.
Nor do I think we ever will be. And in any event, I must go to London.
May I ask why?
Well, we're having the International Conference on Psychiatry.
This delving into the mind. It's tricky business, no?
Oh, yes.
Does it, can it help your patients?
Well, I don't know how much it helps my patients, but I know it's helped me.
Help you? How?
Let me put it this way. It's going to help me. It's going to save my life.
How can you tell if it's going to save your life?
Do you believe in the angel of death?
Yeah. Angel of death?
Yes.
Well, I suppose, figuratively speaking, in a way, we might assume
that was the first question she asked me when she entered my office.
She?
Mrs. Rebecca Orne, a widow, most beautiful woman. Well, when I say woman, I mean I mean, a woman of almost 40, when the fair sex are in the glorious August of their beauty, a fully realized woman.
Well, I must say, this doesn't sound like a doctor speaking.
Well, doctors are also men. It was a month ago. She'd made an appointment to see me on the telephone, and when she sat down in my office, her very first question...
Dr. Mandeville, do you believe there is an angel of death?
Why? Why do you ask?
I understand you are one of those new doctors of the mind. The angel of death, is he real, or is he a figment, a creation of my own?
Mrs. Owen, I know of no scientific evidence that can account for the existence of an angel of death, or of life, or of any angel, for that matter.
Well, nor is anyone else such evidence, except perhaps myself.
And what is your evidence, may I ask?
An awareness of his presence.
Uh-huh. What sort of awareness?
A feeling that I'm not alone.
Awareness, feeling, but is there anything tangible?
It's tangible enough to me.
The word tangible literally means something that can be touched.
I know. And I feel his touch.
Where?
Oh, dear. This may sound indelicate. I feel his touch all over my body.
Yes?
It feels as if I was suddenly chilled by an icy wind, and my skin seems to burn. It sounds contradictory, I know. Ice and fire.
No. Please continue, Mrs. Owen.
And I feel as if my hand is being taken.
Taken?
Taken in someone's grasp.
You feel a hand?
The fingers of a hand closing on mine.
And you see?
No one. Nothing.
But you feel these fingers?
Yes.
And how do they feel to the touch?
Well, again, fire and ice. Burning fire and cold, cold ice. The icy coldness of death.
And then what happens?
The fingers of the hand that has closed over mine. It seems to hold me in its firm grasp, and it begins to pull me. I cannot... I have no will to resist.
And then?
And then the ice becomes warmer, and the fire becomes cooler, and the fingers of the hand that is holding mine seem to slacken their grip and slip away from me. And suddenly, I feel his presence no longer. He's gone.
You're quite sure of all this?
Oh, yes, it's exactly the same way, each time.
Oh, then this has happened several times.
Oh, yes.
How many?
Oh, innumerable. I have a theory. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, yes, please.
He wants me.
Well, you might say if he exists, he wants all of us. When our time comes.
But I think my time has already come.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
And that he was unable to take me at that time. And since I escaped him, he must keep after me. And it becomes more and more difficult for him each time. And so he tries harder and harder.
And yes, Mrs. Owen?
I've never been able to say so much to any doctor. Most of them would give me pills for my nerves long, long before I could get this far.
Well, I promise to hear you out.
Well, it's about all, except that they keep getting worse and worse.
What keeps getting worse and worse?
The disasters. So many people die. And it's because of me. He doesn't really want them. He wants me. And the reason they die is because they just happen to be there.
Yes?
Why do you say yes? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Mrs. Owen, Did you have a happy childhood?
Why do you ask?
Well, in psychiatry, we begin with the child.
Well, that makes sense. Yes. Well, it all began with my childhood. That was when he first came for me.
When who came for you?
Well, who have we been talking about? The angel of death.
Oh, yes, of course.
And that's when I felt his grasp for the first time. It happened when I was 5 years old. We were living in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Now, that name seems familiar.
I'll never forget. I was in the kitchen of our house. We had a farm. Oh, a big farm, about 500 acres. And I remember there was an argument. Mama and Papa were having a fight. It was about the South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club. These were the very wealthy men who owned the property where the dam was located.
Now, Mama, be reasonable.
Be reasonable? Have you lost your mind?
No, I haven't lost my mind. What's more, it's a found $100.
Well, I don't want that money. You post the no hunting signs this year like every other year.
Mama, it's just for 10 days, and the only ones who'll be allowed to hunt are members of the club.
Look, I won't have people tramping all up and down the property, firing off guns every which way.
Mama, these are all millionaires, rich men. They have a lot of respect for private property. And they know how to hunt very good, too.
Well, don't they have all that property of their own around the dam?
Wait, you know that over by the South 40 is where all the deer trails cross?
Yeah, and another thing. I'm against killing poor, dumb animals.
And so am I. But for $100...
Now, what about Rebecca?
Rebecca?
She goes running around the woods all the time. Now, with all them hunters shooting away,
Well, so, for the next 10 days, you gotta keep her in the house.
How can I keep the child cooped up all day?
For $100, you better find a way to do it.
Although she laid down the law in no uncertain terms, I was a restless child, filled with unlimited energy. I couldn't sit still. I always wanted to be where I wasn't. And so, one afternoon, when Mama stretched out for her nap, I was just out the door, running through the woods, happy the way only a child can be, and I heard a voice suddenly shout, "Look out, Andy!" But the voice was too late. There was a noise and a flash, and a dull blow against my chest. That was the first time I felt the icy cold and burning hot fingers close about my hand, and the gentle pull that urged me forward. And I heard a voice.
Hey, good Lord, Andy, you killed her. Look at the blood. The bullet went right through her chest, through her heart. Oh, she must be dead.
Yes, I was dead. At least I thought I was dead. I should have been dead. The angel of death had come for me. But suddenly, the fingers that grasped my hand loosened their grip. The ice became warm, the fire cool, and I just slipped away from him. Or he from me. And I was free.
You, were shot through the heart?
Yes.
Could the bullet have missed?
No.
But surely...
Oh, the doctors came from miles around. The best doctors. The club saw to that. They were amazed.
Well, how did they account for it?
They didn't. Those doctors couldn't. They said perhaps the bullet broke as it hit my chest and just a small piece of it penetrated my heart. Or perhaps the tissue was able to repair itself. But really, they were only guessing. I was shot through the heart. That much is certain.
And you lived.
That much is obvious. I lived through other things, too. I was bitten by a copperhead a year or two later.
Well, people do survive snake bites.
Oh, rattlesnake bites sometimes. But very few folks are ever actually bitten by copperheads. And those that are...
You're very lucky. Very imaginative. You know, you're a charming lady, Mrs. Owen. May I ask why you have never remarried?
Because I'm frightened.
Of marriage?
I believe I told you. The angel of death is so intent on capturing me that those around me are always in danger.
Well, you're sitting here in my office. Am I in danger now?
Yes, Doctor.
How?
I don't know. The building might collapse.
It's not likely. It's a new building constructed of steel and stone.
There might be an earthquake.
There never have been any here in the East.
Or a flood.
Well, hardly.
Well, there was a flood once. Actually, it was 26 years ago. When I told you I came from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, you said the name seemed familiar. Do you remember why now?
Yes, of course. The flood, the famous flood.
The Johnstown flood.
Were you there at the time?
Yes.
And you lived through it?
Yes, I lived through it. Unfortunately.
Now, why do you say unfortunately?
Because it wasn't fair that I should survive. I really deserve to die. I caused the flood, Doctor. I'm the one to blame for the Johnstown flood.
The Johnstown Flood, May 31st, 1889. The dam across the Connemore River had become obsolete and inadequate. During April and May, 41 inches of rain and snow increased the pressures to the breaking point, and a tidal wave of destruction swept through the valley, killing more than 2,000 people. This is the historical fact. Now, if Mrs. Rebecca Owens has other information, we owe her the courtesy of a hearing in Act 2. Well, here we are at the very beginning of May, 1915. Remember that date. It will be significant. In the exclusive New York club of Dr. Adams Mandeville, Dr. Mandeville is having a very serious conversation with an old friend, Mr. Hector Forbes, the renowned anthropologist. Mr. Forbes is having difficulty believing what Dr. Mandeville is telling him.
Yes, my dear Mandeville. Yes, I remember the Johnstown flood. There are people who can be held responsible. But surely your patient, this Mrs. Rebecca Owen, no, she couldn't be one of them.
But according to her story,
she mentions the South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club. Now, it was a group of millionaires who had bought the land from the state. The dam was located on their property. They refused to spend money for any repairs, and the people of Johnstown didn't believe that there was any real danger either. So there's blame enough and to spare for everyone.
And yet, when she talks, you can believe anything she tells you.
You can believe anything she says. You haven't fallen for this lady, have you?
As a matter of fact, I'll get to that. I tell you this story because I have a very important question I want to ask you.
Well, fire away.
Oh, you'll have to hear the rest of the story.
Oh, yes. Especially why she thinks she's to blame for the Johnstown flood.
That's what I asked her.
The flood was on my account.
But why?
It was the only way the angel of death could get me. A bullet failed. The bite of a poisonous snake failed. And here was a way that couldn't fail. Or so it seemed. Oh, poor Philip Dumont, my first beau. I was 15 and I was in love. The way you can be in love when you're 15. We were out walking. It was the last day of May. Beautiful afternoon. What time is it, Phil?
10 minutes after 4. Why?
I would like this moment to last forever. This is the supreme moment. This is the happiest moment of my life.
Of mine, too.
Everything's so perfect. What's that?
Thunder, most likely.
Thunder doesn't sound like that.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't. You hear a loud peal of thunder, and then it fades, and then you hear another. This just keeps getting louder.
Rebecca, look!
Phil!
It's a wave! It's water!
As high as a house!
High as a mountain!
It's coming at us!
Run, Phil, run!
Run! It's going to drown us!
His hand! His hand! Take his hand away! His burning hand, his icy hand! The angel of death is holding me! He's holding me!
He's holding me, too!
No escape. An enormous mountain of water traveling at breakneck speed was sweeping everything in its path. Rocks, trees, animals, houses. Nothing could live that stood in its path. But somehow, I lived. I don't know why. I don't know how. I was surrounded by hundreds of the dead. But I survived. Once again, the fire became cold and the ice warm, and his fingers fell away. Why?
I don't know.
And poor Phil, he was with me, and more than 2,000 others. Was it my fault?
Oh, of course not.
And how do you explain the fire?
The fire?
The fire in Chicago. That was only 12 years ago. That dreadful conflagration in the Iroquois Theater.
Oh, yes, of course I remember that.
We'd moved to Chicago. Mama and Papa had survived the flood only because they'd gone to Pittsburgh to visit my grandmother. So there was nothing left for us in Johnstown, and Papa was offered a job in Chicago. It didn't matter to me. After the flood, I was like one in a dream. I just stayed in the house, in my room. I went nowhere. I saw no one.
Oh, Papa, you must do something about that girl.
Me?
She won't listen to me.
Well, take her to a doctor.
Oh, hasn't she seen enough doctors?
Well, what do you want?
She'll be 28 years old.
Make it 30.
Oh, that's even worse. She'll spend the rest of her life this way, an old maid.
Some girls, they don't get married. It's their fate.
Well, it's not going to be her fate. You have to fight it.
Get your coat and hat, young lady.
Papa,
You can't shut out the world forever. We're going to the theater.
I don't want to.
You know why? Because it's medicine. The pills you get from the doctors don't help, so I know another kind of doctor. His name is Eddie Foy, and his cure is a good laugh.
But I'm not in the mood.
You're going to turn down a chance to see Eddie Foy and Mr. Bluebeard? Do you know how hard it was to get tickets?
Please, Papa,
No. Up, out.
He was right. The minute I stepped into that theater, a great weight seemed to disappear from my heart. I felt youthful and carefree. The music, the dances, the jokes. I was laughing and applauding, and then suddenly, in the very midst of it, at the very height of it, I felt the fingers on my arm. The icy fingers. The burning fingers. And I said, "No. What do you want with me now? What will you do to me here? Please." And then I heard the most dreadful cry in the world in the theater. Fire! Almost a second. There was a deathly stillness. And then there was the panic. More than 2,000 well-dressed, civilized people were transformed into raging, mindless, stampeding animals. And when it was over, finally, almost 600 were dead.
Yes, I read about it. The fire actually did very little damage, I recall. Most people were trampled to death.
Papa died to save me. He saw we couldn't make it to the exit, and so he protected me with his body.
I'm sorry.
Papa left the world, but I came back to it. Mama became ill, and it was up to me to support us. I learned how to use a typewriter and to write in shorthand, and soon I secured a position as the secretary to a Mr. Walter Owen. He was middle-aged, very proper, the kind, most generous employer. Mama became better, but she was quite sad. I think I'll have some soup, Mom. Mama, you're crying.
No, I'm not. Rebecca, I do want you to have a life of your own.
I'm content.
But you'll never have a husband. You'll never have children.
I don't want anybody close to me.
Rebecca, that's not natural.
Please, let's not talk about it.
But a husband, children, they would make you happy.
Yes, Mama. Very happy. But I couldn't make them happy.
Why not?
Because they die. They die young before their time.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. We plan our lives, but it isn't we who decide our destiny. The ordinary give and take of daily living wears us, shapes us, changes us, and we may not even be aware of it. One morning, Mr. Owen asked me to come into his private office.
Miss Randolph, you have been my secretary for 5 years now.
Yes, sir.
I have never seen a more devoted, conscientious, and efficient person.
Thank you, sir.
I find, Miss Randolph, that I would be lost without you. You are a treasure.
Oh, really, Mr. Owen?
No. A treasure is something that a man must guard securely. If you were a stock or a bond or a bill or a jewel, I would shut you up in a vault, lest you be lost or stolen.
I'm not sure I understand.
Miss Randolph, will you marry me?
Marry?
Yes. We could be quite happy together.
Oh, but Mr. Owen, I'm not in love with you.
Oh, no, we are not children. Love to us is not a sudden, intoxicating adventure. We can marry without it.
Marry without love?
Yes. Marry without love at first. Marry because we respect, admire, and need each other. Now, we are both lonely people. I know in my heart that love will come to us.
All day at the office, he would ask me to marry him. He enlisted Mama's help, and then all night at home, it was more of the same.
Oh, he's handsome, kind, intelligent. Oh, he's devoted to you. And he's rich.
Mama, I will not marry him.
But why?
I could never explain it to you. I will not marry him, and that is my last word. But it wasn't. Little by little, in so many subtle and gradual ways, the constant pressure told on me, and suddenly, before I knew it, I was in his arms saying, yes, yes.
Oh, my darling, my darling.
And so we were married. It was the event of the social season of 1911. I knew Walter was rich, but I didn't know how rich. He had as much money, as much influence, as much power as the biggest of them. The Carnegies, the Morgans, the Fricks, the Mellons. They were all there at my wedding. Mr. Andrew Carnegie himself took my hand and wished me well. Kindly-looking man. And suddenly, I knew I had seen him before. I heard a voice. The same voice I had heard 38 years before when I was a little girl on my father's farm in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Look out, Andy! Look out! Oh, good Lord, Andy, you killed her!
The South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club, the Millionaires Club. All these great men were members of that club. And they might have been out hunting the day the dam burst, when I was 5 years old. Andy, the man who had evoked the warning, the man who had accidentally fired the shot. Andy. Could he have been Andrew Carnegie? I looked into his eyes. I couldn't tell.
My dearest, may I present Mr. Andrew Carnegie?
I'm honored, Mr. Carnegie.
Oh, such a sweet lass, Walter. She's a treasure.
Yes, I think so.
Hey, do you know, dear Mrs. Owen, it seems to me you look familiar.
Do I, sir?
Yeah, I have seen you before. Or is it perhaps an old man's reverie? Well, be happy, both of you. No, be happy.
Yes, we have met before. On my father's land in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, when I was a little farm girl. But somehow that seemed out of place. And as I looked at Mr. Carnegie, and at Walter, and at all the other giants, I realized I was no longer afraid of anything. I belonged to one of these men. We went to Europe on our honeymoon. We saw palaces in Italy and castles in Spain. We waltzed in Vienna, marveled at the Louvre, and finally decided to come home. I was so happy.
Yes, I can imagine.
I was happy, but I was also apprehensive.
Why?
Well, I was never really able to free myself completely of my fear, so I dreaded the trip home.
Darling, I know how you feel, but
But what, Walter?
But this is a brand new ship. A ship the like of which has never been seen. It's a floating palace.
But still, if anything...
Most important, they say she's constructed on a completely new principle. There's incontrovertible scientific proof that she is unsinkable.
Oh, Walter.
She leaves on Friday on her maiden voyage to New York, and I've already booked passage for us.
Oh, how exciting. What's her name?
The Titanic.
On April 15th, 1912, a minute before midnight, the Titanic struck a killer iceberg, some 2,000 miles from New York, with the loss of some 1,500 lives. Among the casualties... Oh, now I shall have to stop this business of anticipating the story. We still have a third act. Dr. Adams Mandeville, a New York psychiatrist, is at his club talking with his friend Hector Forbes. The subject of the discussion is, as you know, his patient, a woman named Mrs. Owen. And what can we say about Mrs. Owen other than she must be the victim of the most extraordinary string of coincidences in history?
Are we perhaps, Doctor, in some psychic area? Is it possible she is not a human being?
No, she's human, completely human. Human and lovely. She continued to see me over a several-week period. And each time I saw her, I fell more and more deeply in love. Rebecca, darling.
No. Oh, please, Doctor.
Oh, you can't call a man doctor after he calls you darling.
I must leave you and never return again.
Why?
Oh, don't you know why?
Oh, it isn't true. Everything you've been telling me about the angel of death.
How can you say that? I felt him. I felt his touch.
No, darling.
You can't convince me. I let poor Walter convince me, and he's dead today.
Walter would have died in any event.
He died because the angel of death came for me.
There is no such being.
Oh, you say that to me? To me? I'm 41 years old.
And you don't look a day over 25.
Be serious. And 5 times in my life, I have felt his presence in my body. 5 times, I have felt his hand on my arm. 5 times he's held me in his grasp.
Yes, I know you said that.
And the last time was the worst time of all. He was so determined to have me, he destroyed the greatest ship in the world to get me. Oh, I can hear the music. It was such a gay, wonderful party. I was dancing with Walter.
Happy, darling?
Oh, yes.
See, I told you, everything would be all right.
I don't know if it's you or the ship, but I feel so safe, so secure.
It's both of us, darling. Nothing but happy and wonderful thoughts from now on. Let me get you a glass of champagne.
He walked to the refreshment table, and I lost sight of him in the crowd, and I never saw him again. Because at that moment, I felt the fingers, the icy fingers of the angel.
angel of death. And I screamed. No! The music stopped. Everyone turned to look at me. Was I mad? And then there was the most terrible, grinding roar, as if some monstrous animal had ripped the entire bottom out of the boat. The next thing I remember, I was on board the rescue ship, Carpathia. But 1,500 others had died. And Walter.
And Walter had perished.
And now you tell me it isn't my fault.
Yes, I do.
How? All the
evidence proves nothing. Oh, listen to me, my darling. Let me tell you what this is. It's the law of averages.
Oh, no, that's not good enough. The touch of the angel of death. It was real.
Well, of course it was real.
Then you agree.
It was real to you. Oh, my darling Rebecca, we're only now beginning to understand the mind, to comprehend its fantastic complexity.
Then why was it real?
Because you wanted to be punished.
Punished for what?
For disobeying your mother.
When?
That day when you were told not to go into the woods. You remember that day? That day when you were 5 years old and your mother took you aside and... What was it she said to you over and over again?
She said, "You're not to go into the woods. You are not to leave the house. If you disobey, you will be punished. Severely punished. Punished. Punished.
That's right.
Punished.
Punished.
Punished."
But you did disobey, didn't you?
Yes.
And Rebecca, you were not punished. And then, because you were almost killed, you were rewarded. You were fussed over and coddled and spoiled.
Yes.
And all the time you knew that you were to blame. You remember the face of the man who'd shot you. You could see his agony and his anguish.
Oh, please.
No. This is necessary, dear. You look for death. You seek him out. You court him. You spin fantasies about him. Oh, darling, there is no angel of death except in romantic mysteries.
But
Face it, and your whole world will be changed.
Oh, I never looked at it that way.
Oh, my darling. We'll go to England on our honeymoon.
I'd like you to meet Mama.
Oh, well, of course.
Could you leave now? I bought Mama a house in Ossining. It's up on the Hudson River. Oh, let's tell her today.
Well, certainly. Let's see, it's 10:30 now. I have some hospital calls to make at 11, so I should be free by noon.
We can get the train at 1 o'clock. Meet me on board. I'll be sitting in the last passenger coach.
1 o'clock on the Ossining train, the last coach.
Yes, it's the only one that isn't a smoker.
That was 2 weeks ago, Forbes.
Well, evidently you made the trip in good shape. I see you're here and none the worse.
You don't know what happened 2 weeks ago on the railroad. You see, I was delayed at the hospital, and when I arrived at the station, the train had already pulled out.
You missed it, yes?
Yes, and the train had traveled some 25 miles to a place called Tarrytown when there was an accident.
Oh, no, don't tell me.
Yes, some switching instructions had gone wrong, and an express train plunged into the rear of the Ossining local.
The rear car?
It was completely demolished. There were 5 passengers, 4 were killed immediately. But the 5th,
Rebecca,
suffered only from shock and a very few superficial bruises.
He exists. He is real. He came to me again. He came looking for me aboard that train. He came for me. I felt his hand, his fingers.
The fire, the ice.
You mustn't make fun of me. What I say is true.
Of course it's true.
Don't humor me.
It is true.
Do you mean that?
Yes.
And the angel of death exists?
I'm very much afraid he does.
Then it's over. It must must be over between us.
I love you and I want to marry you.
You must never see me again. I don't want you to die because of me.
And I don't want to live without you.
Oh, darling, please. You're a doctor. Be sensible.
Oh, I'm in love, so that's impossible.
Face reality.
Reality is that I love you.
Reality is that if you had been with me on that train, you would be dead now.
Ah, but I wasn't with you.
And next time we won't be so
I
lucky.
wasn't with you on the train. That's it. That's how to do it.
No, it won't
Yes,
work.
yes, it's how to reduce the odds. That's how to fight the old boy. That's how to put him in his place.
But I still...
We must never travel together. We must never board the same boat, the same train. We must never go to crowded places where disasters can strike. Theaters, restaurants, concerts.
But I never go anyhow. But you can't shut yourself away.
Rebecca, I don't need crowds. I only need you. So we shall live by ourselves, quietly, carefully, in safety. Do you see?
Yes, I see now. And if he comes for me again, let him come for me alone.
To a house that will be stone so it can't burn.
Or steel, and then it can't fall apart.
Away from rivers and floods.
Away from forest and fire.
Now will you marry me, darling?
Yes. Yes.
Rebecca and I were married the day before yesterday.
Well, congratulations. Well, how does it happen you're not off on your honeymoon?
Oh, we're going to London, where we shall also take in the conference. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Well, you're off on a honeymoon, and you say I'm leaving?
Well, naturally, separate ships. It's the only way we can travel.
Oh, yes, of course.
Rebecca sailed this morning on the Imperia, and I had to look around for something at the last moment.
Yes, well, on such short notice, you'd be lucky to find a berth on a tramp steamer.
Oh, I did considerably better than that. There was a last-minute cancellation, and I was able to get a cabin on what many people consider the most comfortable ocean liner afloat.
Oh, really? Which one is that?
The Lusitania.
The Lusitania. On May 7th, 1915, at approximately 2 p.m., the German killer submarine, the U-20, fired its torpedoes into the Cunard liner Lusitania. The ship blew up and sank almost immediately. About 2,000 people lost their lives, among them an American physician, Dr. Adams Mandeville of New York City. I shall return in just a few moments. The old soldiers, as we told you in the beginning, are worried mostly about the bullet marked, "To whom it may concern." That's because they know something few of us pause to consider. They realize how unpredictable is fate, how random is chance, how impersonal is providence, how hard it is to live and how easy to die. And if life perplexes and puzzles you, take comfort. No one has been able to figure it out yet. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Ian Martin, Bryna Rayburn, Bob Dryden, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
memorial service for Chairman Mao Zedong. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS Radio Network. It's Saturday afternoon in the Chinese capital where a huge rally takes place a short time from now. Barry Kalb has a report from Hong Kong.
Foreigners in Peking estimate there will be up to 1 million people in Tiananmen Square, and people all over the nation will be able to watch or listen to an unprecedented live television and radio broadcast. No foreigners will be allowed in the square. They've been told to stay at home and watch the show on television. Guests in Peking's tourist hotels have been ordered to stay inside between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. The ceremony begins at 3 p.m. and is due to start with a 3-minute period of silence. All over the nation, people are to stand at silent attention while sirens, bells, and whistles blow. There was rioting in Tiananmen Square last April, a sign of the factional power struggle that had already begun to determine Mao's successors. No trouble is expected today, but just to make sure, the people of Peking were warned against any such acts last night. Barry Kalb, CBS News, Hong Kong.
More news in a moment. 4 newsmen with the Fresno, California Bee were released Friday night after serving 14 days in jail for refusing to reveal their source in a news story. The judge agreed with testimony at a hearing in which it was claimed the 4 were determined not to reveal the source and that keeping them in jail longer would serve no purpose. One of the 4 who had been jailed, Fresno Bee reporter James Bott, said the newsmen made their point.
We have maintained the integrity of our source, and I think that's important to be remembered. We have established in this hearing, I believe, that there is a journalistic ethic that is all pervasive in these cases.
Bott and the other Fresno newsmen refused to reveal where they obtained grand jury testimony, which led to the indictment of a city councilman last year. The House voted Friday to launch new investigations into the murders of President Kennedy and Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Democrat Thomas Downing of Virginia has long been a backer of moves to reopen these cases. Downing says new probes should have taken place before now.
I wish that we had had this authority 2 or 3 years ago, because the evidence is fast disappearing. But we feel there's still sufficient evidence, there's still sufficient witnesses who we can subpoena and bring here to testify, who will, I think, unfold the real story behind the assassination of these 2 men.
Downing says he's convinced that in the case of President Kennedy's murder, a conspiracy was involved. The Navy says it will try to recover an F-14 Tomcat, the newest and best of its carrier-based fighter planes. The aircraft is lying on the ocean floor off Scotland. It carries some secret weaponry. The plane rolled into the sea from the flight deck of the carrier John F. Kennedy on Tuesday. There are reports that a Soviet cruiser is in the area, possibly marking the location for a Russian salvage attempt. A spokesman for Secretary of State Kissinger characterized as constructive Kissinger's 5-hour talk in Pretoria with South African Prime Minister John Vorster. More violence broke out Friday as Kissinger arrived in South Africa for a weekend of talks. Reports say as many as 8 blacks were shot by riot control police in the black township of Soweto outside Johannesburg. The coalition government of Finland resigned Friday after failing to reach agreement on a budget. President Urho Kekkonen accepted the resignations but asked current leaders to stay on until a new government is formed. Now this.
Hear ye, hear ye. Hear our next big bicentennial weekend special, The World Looks at America. CBS News correspondent Charles Collingwood is anchorman for 30 broadcasts, reporting on the opinions and observations of presidents, prime ministers, educators, editors, and other prominent figures. Learn what they think about us in our next weekend special, The World Looks at America, September 18th and 19th, here on the CBS Radio Network.
I'm Charles Osgood, CBS News. Join me on Newsbreak, mornings on most of these CBS Radio Network stations, as we explore this curious world of ours. Some days, I'll pick a major news story to explore in further detail. Other days, it may be a person who did not exactly make the headlines, but whose story is noteworthy in the course of human events. Newsbreak, one of the many broadcasts of news and commentary, along with hourly CBS News, updates to the minute, on most of these CBS Radio Network stations.
At Palmdale, California, Rockwell International has unveiled the nation's first commuter space vehicle. The vehicle, half rocket and half airplane, is designed to make more than 100 round trips into space starting in the next decade. It will land on solid ground rather than in the ocean. Doug Poling, CBS News.